Last time on D&D Z.
D&D
You all made your
balls.
way through the caverns, traversing treacherous webbing. Poorly. You made your way into a chamber
Tickly.
with a pit filled with awfulness. The remains of dozens upon dozens upon dozens of past victims of the creatures in this cavern. You fought two centipede-like beasts that rose up out of the gore and defeated them. After the heat of battle cleared, you saw another passage at the end of the chamber. Following it, you found yourself staring onto a wide open expanse.
Bullshit! That's right.
With a climbing structure of web and stone pillars, where 7 small, Sphifferneblin-sized
Speffernebbles.
yeah,
I wish I had
dangled,
of
entombed in the webbing.
A group of gnomes is known as a Dauncey.
A Dauncey.
So it's a Dauncey of Smith.
Who the hell made that up?
I don't know. It's just what Google spat back out at me. It's from the Gnome Wikipedia page.
Wow.
You
All right.
stand now just inside the passageway, staring into this chamber. Its inhabitants have not noticed you yet.
So,
just for reference, this is the highest point.
oh,
And
I
this
see.
is the lowest point. So
I
it
get you.
moves. So it moves counterclockwise.
That would
So
be, that would just
here's
be
my
clockwise.
Here's my thought, fellas. Right about here, see that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking if right here and right here, those should be the best places to put the charges to just cave in this mouth of the cave. And we can
I thought you were going to say that's where we will kill ourselves.
yeah. No, that will be back here.
If we lie here, here, and here, and we just thrash and make a lot of noise, it'll be over very quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, Patty, whenever you want to, you can PayPal me $5 because I was right about them being ettercaps.
I knew them fuckers were gonna be
no.
ettercaps.
Those are mimic caps. You
I
know.
have
He was
no
like-
clue what an ettercap is.
You remember
You're
in
about to find out.
You're about to find out.
you remember in Baldur's Gate 3 that well that was in the town in the first act?
Blighted
the,
Village.
Yeah, the Blighted Village.
Mm-hmm.
And you jump
Had
in
the
there
face
and there
spiders
yeah,
and those bipedal gross things.
Yeah.
Ettercaps.
ettercaps.
Ettercaps are gigantic bipedal humanoid spiders.
They are like what
They're the
Peter
worst.
Parker would turn into if he
It-
was bitten in real life.
They're
At
basically
least
man
there's no
spiders.
driders in here, am I right?
They're
Yeah,
man's.
dude.
They are man
So-
spider.
Is
Gonna-
there?
Gonna manifest that on us.
Where's the closest like dangly body?
Closest dangling
Well,
Well,
one
that
is
would
gonna
be
be
between
right
your
here.
legs.
It's hard to do in
1,
incarnate.
2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7. I see all the
It's
bodies.
hard to convey height and like that kind of depth in incarnate, so I did my best.
Yeah, are
Alright.
these
Re-
niblet marks accurate?
Really quick
Yes.
before we throw
Okay.
ourselves fully at this, Cody and Patty, can y'all change your display names to your characters if you can? It
I
just-
thought mine.
it'll
should-
save me
Production
about
values are so high.
It'll save me like 5 minutes in editing.
Ooh, sorry,
Is it
don't
better
think I
now?
can do that.
I can't
Heaven forbid
see it.
those 5 minutes really add up.
It
See.
still shows Cody on mine. Does it show Shade on
That's
yours?
because you're
It
a big old
shows Cody
dum-dum.
on mine. I see Father
Yeah, it
Caddick
says
now.
Cody for me.
You
Why
can
won't mine
change it in
switch?
the campaign settings.
I thought I could do it right there though too.
It should be like right at the bottom of the text thing, I think.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like that switched.
There
to
goes
Cody,
the shade.
it was
Switch.
alert. I manually changed it
Thankies.
because I think it was broken.
Very nice, Patty. Very nice.
I don't think he's noticed yet.
Oh, he will in a second.
I thought about trying to type a whole message as my display name, but I decided against it.
Don't let.
It looks like it says "Don't look, ass."
Don't look, ass. Yeah.
Bro, don't make it obvious. But the girl that's going by right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, spiders and enter caps.
Yeah, same thing,
Huh?
more or less. Same end
Oh.
result.
Right, the adventure.
Yes,
All right.
indeed.
I turn back to the group and I go, okay. Before we fight this whole cave, why don't we just check and see if one's alive? I could
How?
sneak over there,
Go for it.
just cut a little bit of the webbing, and see if I can like
See if he
see signs of
screams.
life.
I'm down for that plan. Go for it.
If that is what you feel like you could do and what you think we should do, I am willing to go out on a limb for you, Indy, and let you do that.
What is the light situation in here?
It is. Who has dark vision?
The two non-humans.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Oh.
the halfling.
Yeah.
That's
You
racist,
guys,
first
it's
of
But
all.
what is a
fine.
halfling if not just a half human?
Father Caddick.
Yeah.
It's not very. It's not a very comforting space because
No shit.
you see a lot of dark and a lot of chitinous. You hear a lot of chitinous skittering.
A lot of icky. Yeah.
A lot of gross.
Got
Just a lot of gross.
it. I'm gonna
Right,
hold
just like-
off on lighting anything up until Indy does his thing.
Just shoulder on,
Now-
just hand on Shade's shoulder. What do you see? It's just nothing.
If you are
It's
going,
fine.
if you are going for this one, Indy, it is about 25 feet up in the air.
Of course it is.
Like I said,
How-
this is more on the high point of these.
How
platforms.
tall is this one?
This one's probably about 10. 5, 10 feet.
It's still a good 7 feet taller than you.
This,
Then we got like a Goliath
Which-
barbarian that could fucking
you don't
toss
have
him.
dark vision, do you, Indy?
No, no,
You
I
wouldn't
don't.
be able to see a fucking thing, my dude.
So, I have a question. I can touch something with my magical tinkering and light it up.
Hell yeah.
It does not say the max size of said thing.
Okay.
If I were to touch the web, since it's all connected, would it light the whole thing up?
It'd look really fucking cool.
That would be really fucking
So I will say, when I read, I just went to read Magical Tinkering to double check you. It says at first level you learn how to invest a spark of magic into mundane objects. To use this ability, you must have a thieves' tools or artisan tools in hand. You then touch a tiny non-magical object.
Oh, it does say?
Yes.
Okay. So cool though that would be to make the world's most disgusting rainbow
I shouldn't
bridge.
have said anything, but I wanted to double check because I was just
No,
like, really?
I'm
That
glad
just
because
seems
I'm still
crazy.
learning the artificer stuff.
Well, and I mean, it's not. I mean, everybody is really like.
But those of
Nobody's
you with
figured
dark
out
vision,
Shade's not supposed to do half the stuff he does.
those of you with dark vision, Shade and Vessel, you guys do see that if you're wanting to ascend this structure, right here would be the beginning point.
Now,
Yeah, let's get
I'm-
the two most non-sneaky guys.
Yeah.
Old Hooves and Clankenstein.
Yeah.
They'll be like, is a knight and his horse in here?
Yeah.
Who's throwing plates?
Yeah.
Right? Like somebody's got a bag of silverware, and was that a nay? So how high up did you say this was right here?
This would be approaching 20, 25 feet.
Okay.
I wish
I mean, so,
I
like-
had Misty stuff
I already
on.
know what you're thinking.
I could get up there, but my
Uh-huh.
thing is like I'm gonna get up there and then like just I'm just gonna be up there getting my shit rocked by like
I was like-
like 5 monsters
This is the
that we
highest
see.
point.
What is
This is the highest point, and it's at about 35, 40 feet.
Because I would like to point that out. These are the monsters we see.
And-
You should remember that is like it is dark.
Like I
in
said,
here.
Conveying elevation
My God,
Incarnate.
DM, just make a 3D map on a 2D
not-
space. Like, is it that hard?
Fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
So this ridge right here, this is meant to be elevated over this right here. So these are like hanging off of this ridge, and this is like floor space beneath. I don't even want to know what you're thinking.
Okay, so
Hail,
second
Jesta.
second thing. With my torch, I can light shit on fire. DM, theoretically, if I
Don't.
touch one strand of
God.
web with a torch,
There will be no oxygen left in this whole fucking cavern.
There will also be no gnomes left.
Well,
I
yeah, there's
mentioned
just
that
no.
these
No,
are
they're not people.
napalm
I just say,
spiders.
first
Yeah.
off, even if we don't factor in the physics of the oxygen vacuum that Patty is talking about, right? Even if we just set that aside because this is a fantasy space, the gnomes would be toast. They would be gnome barbecue.
Ooh, are we wanting
I
to
will say this.
sneak up here still? Like above?
Vessel, it is up to you whether you would have conveyed this or not, but you did get the sense early on into this little excursion that fire plus webbing equals bad.
Oh yeah, I figured that out whenever I threw a fucking fireball,
So
and
whether
you were
you
like,
would have
that
conveyed
didn't
that to
catch the
Indy
whole
or
cave
not,
on fire.
That
And
is
I was
up
like,
to you.
Vessel goes look back, go, listen, we might not use fire, and Indy's just got a stick of dynamite. Just
there with a fucking styrofoam cup and some gasoline.
I
Oh my
mean,
God.
I do have 7 bottles of Vinx flammable hooch.
Oh, that's
bro,
those are mini nukes, my dude.
you'll kill us
Like-
all.
All right, so are we still are we wanting to? Is someone wanting to climb up here still?
I can get up there. I'm just like saying.
I can.
I feel like
before you do that,
if I-
I can cast sleep on these 2 spiders.
if you would like to try, go
It-
ahead.
it
My worry is that
should
I don't know
work.
what their HP is.
I think-
and they
I
are full.
I think their HP. There's a good chance I can put both of them. I
You do
think
know that
it's 11.
these spiders 10 to 11 HP was.
No, I remember them not being super
What's the
tough
average?
last time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
I
they're,
couldn't
they're
remember if it was,
very.
like 10 to 11 or to 20. I mean, you could try it, man. If you roll well enough, you could
You
knock them
get the
both out.
sense
That'd be
that they're
great.
kind of the drones of this operation, with now what you identified as ettercaps are kind of
Huh?
the
Oh,
driving
why the
force.
fuck that switch over?
Oh, yeah.
Happening? What is happening? There we go. All right. All right. Let's show them why closed circulatory systems is the most fucking advantageous evolutionary.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ugh.
My spell shit went away. On character sheet. Where's my? There it is. Gotta drop the description for. I gotta poop.
Oh my god, bro.
What
Are you
happened?
okay?
No, I'm
Bro,
What
not.
did you eat before you? What did you eat before you went to bed?
I just
Oreos.
chugged 2 Java monsters. Like, good
Yeah,
God.
Kevin,
what?
you're not human.
No, your bowels are. a
Alright, let
fucking
me read
haunted
this
wonderland.
because I may upcast it. No, I won't upcast
Like
it.
you're the only person who I've ever thought that I could accurately refer to their bowels as
So
a
the creature has
necropolis.
lowest current hit points.
Yeah.
Each creature
My
affected by the spell
bowels
fails unconsciously
Are
until the
the
spell.
exclusionary zone from Chernobyl, dude. Just nothing but horrible things and anomalies in there.
Pretty much. And like little enzymes are just like, put that gun down, stalker.
Yeah.
So it looks like as long as we don't touch, like whatever I fucking put to sleep, it won't wake up.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
Starting with creature has
Every
lowest
once in a
current hit points.
while
Each
when,
creature affected by the spell falls unconscious till the spell instantly takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. All right, so no one's shake or slap
Wait.
the fucking spiders.
Yeah. Go poop before you roll.
Okay.
Good idea.
That just
Every
builds
once in a
the
while,
tension.
when Kevin's
That way when
stomach
he comes
rumbles,
back and he rolls like all ones.
yeah, it'll be
The
the,
payoff
it'll
will be
be the
awful.
best part of the night. every once in a while, when Kevin's stomach rumbles, you can just hear like a muffled, "Oh no, chicken breaking donkey," and like a couple of
Right,
gunshots, and then he
just
rolls
straight up
over and
just,
goes back to sleep.
Oh no, look, it is duty, the fanatics.
Such is life in the zone.
Sit a while, Stalker. Join us. And then the strumming of a shitty guitar.
Yeah.
What, some dude finally gets to the end, like whenever they're looking for like the, what is it, like the vault or whatever, and at the end of Shadow of Chernobyl, and they just fall out of his asshole.
The Wishmaker. It's, you know,
I just thought of something.
It just opens. Oh, it's so awful.
John Collins.
I just
Sorry.
thought of something.
Scary, go ahead.
If
Be nice.
these bodies are wrapped up in webbing, right?
Uh-huh.
They're probably asleep and or dead.
You don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, either way, we're either bringing home some live dudes, or bringing home some corpses. But we're
Yeah,
try
that
to-
bringing home thing. How we doing that? Because there's 7.
we
of them.
will burn that web when we get to it.
we'll just listen.
We're just
I'm
gonna
strong.
roll them up into a taco and then just drag
Hey,
them out.
you know, that's not
I
the
mean,
worst
that
idea
would
we've
work.
ever
That's a
had.
great idea.
Yeah.
Good idea, man.
Just roll them up in the web.
Like, we found them. Bundle of 7 corpses in webbing.
Like, they're not good, but they're
But
here.
they're here.
They've just been dragged behind a fucking horse the entire way back. So, like, on the
Sorry,
top,
we
they're
couldn't
still
carry
covered in the
them,
webbing,
yeah.
but you turn them over and it's just scraped clean.
Rape. No, it's like bits of
Faces
scraped
are just
dirt,
smeared off.
bits of broken glass.
It's just like that delivery driver.
One of them's got a cigarette butt stuck
One
to
of
his
them,
head.
one of them looks like fucking Gus after the hospital explosion in Breaking Bad. Just got
Oh my
like
God.
half their fucking skull hanging out. Here's a reference for the kids.
Oh yeah, you know them kids and they're Breaking Bad. Them
Yeah.
kids loving Giancarlo Esposito and Bryan Cranston.
As they should. Is that you, Patty, strumming on a guitar?
Yeah.
Because for a minute, my brain entertained the idea that I was hearing Bronson playing his guitar from the shitter.
Bro, if he was playing guitar while he was
guitar.
pooping, that would be something else.
Ding ding, shitting my life away.
I should try that next time. No, you reminded. I was trying to play the Metro theme because you was like, "Oh yeah, Stalker guitar." And, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ah. It's hard to do that.
I just
slide.
realized
You're
there's
like
so
the
many
beep,
fucking
beep, beep, fuck.
web bridges.
Yeah.
I went into the tunnels with Bourbon. He said once we got to the post that he would give me his AK. I don't know where to go after that. I don't know if I should trust him, but I'm running out of options.
He stabbed me in the heart and then whispered, "Chicken or break it."
Yeah, Artyom, why don't you go and get a couple of filters? I'm going to go talk to some contacts.
Hey, Artyom, I'm going to go drink a whole bunch of bourbon and probably suffocate underneath a hooker. I'll be right back.
Why do you sound like
I never
Sebulba?
saw bourbon
He
again.
doesn't sound like Sebulba. He sounds like fucking God, what was the cousin's name from fucking Grand Theft Auto 4?
Oh yeah.
He does kind of sound like
Roman.
Hey, we need to go bowling.
Roman
My-
Bellic.
Roman.
Rama.
Hey, cousin, you want to go bowling?
Let's go bowling. When my cousin who is visiting, every time we see each other, that is how we greet each other. Be like, "Hey, cousin."
Right. So roll
That's great.
for the number of hit points your sleep spell will affect, Bronson.
Ready for them snake eyes, buddy
If you
boy.
So
tell
it is
him no-
5d8.
if you tell him no, he can't legally make you do it.
And by the way,
And
Kevin,
you
I'm
are
casting.
going for these two spiders.
Yeah, I'm dropping it centered like right around here. That'll only have those two. These two guys in. So 5d8. What?
Uh-oh.
What the hell?
Don't.
I rolled a
You rolled-
.62.
You rolled a fraction.
I'm very impressed.
I've never
I
seen
think
the 5-8 die.
like maybe a mite that was on there of hide went to sleep.
Yeah, it's like, was that enough?
33. There we go.
Oh,
Hot damn.
shit. Could've
That
done
was
three
a
if it was-
very
No,
high
no,
roll
what
on
is-
that.
What is the area of sleep?
It's 20. It's at like a 20-foot fear,
Okay.
I think.
Well, that's a wisdom saving throw, right?
It's health. It's HP based.
That's the tool I was looking for, Cody.
Right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's.
I'm just trying to get these two.
Not even a.
If I
saving.
remember correctly, it's basically you roll for like an HP pool, and as long as the thing
Yeah.
that you fucking
Spell turns creatures into creatures on 20/40 of a point you choose when the range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points.
Oh, within 20.
Did it-
Okay.
Did it touch this one as well?
Let's see
Well,
here.
it says within 20 feet of
Right
a
there.
point he chooses, so.
Okay.
like
And
that.
that's
I
what
was gonna say, here's the thing. If you did that, yeah. If you did,
Yeah, because it's within 90 feet, so he's definitely got the range.
if you did that, you could technically
Yeah.
affect all three of those spiders.
Do that. That's way
Because
better.
that is exactly 33 hit points worth, which means that each of them with their 11 hit points would be affected.
It's your circle.
Great question. I was wondering that too.
I don't know.
That would
Should
put
it be-
it. Yeah,
Oh,
if I put it right there, it'd put it just outside of the fucking ettercaps too, so the spiders would go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yep, you could definitely do that. So
I will do that.
So, what does it look like as you cast your sleep spell?
I fucking nothing.
Like,
Like, I mean,
snaps
like
his
in my
fingers.
head, how like it's working is fucking vessels like halting their fucking blood flow, so they just fall unconscious. But there's no way visually for me to convey that.
Oh my god.
It's just a
use
You
ninja
just
focus to slow
conveyed
heart
it.
rates.
You could just you could
psychokinetic blood choke.
literally just go like.
So yeah, you guys just see Vessel kind of step forward, just this kind of stoic frown on his face as he holds up this spidery pale hand and just kind of does like a claw motion and focuses, and you watch as each of these spiders just
The only
kinda
one I can
gives a
see
little-
in this fucking
like
shape.
a little shiver, a little shake, and then just kind of lower themselves to the ground and become still. Now,
No,
these two are up on the webs. These two are up on bridges. This one is on the floor. But they are all asleep. So, let me see. We'll just do that. We'll do the sad GIMP icon.
How do you put
Yeah.
how do you put icons?
Didn't know they had an icon.
So whenever-
Trevin.
Whenever you click your token, there's like, you have like your three colored bubbles up top, and then there's the gear bubble, and then the one that's like a couple of circles. Click the couple of circles, and that's all of your status effect icons. Need to make a perception check for the ettercaps.
So you've two thing being ooh, and those spiders fell asleep again.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm a champion ninja.
So this one is still kind of meandering about, just kind of moves over this way,
My shape
Starts-
dead.
starts fidgeting with this little bundle right here. This one just kind of starts moving back towards these and like checking them. But for the moment, your presence has not been betrayed.
All right.
What are you guys doing?
Whoever wants to be the sneaky.
Yeah, somebody that's not me needs to move.
can't
Father
know.
Cat
I will
is just
say,
like standing
afraid to
still.
take a
I will say,
I'm afraid
Yeah.
to take a step.
the DM has taken feedback from the last session, and all web-based interactions from this point forward, you
Will
can
be with
choose to
disadvantage.
use either acrobatics or athletics. You can use dexterity or strength
They'll but they
to
have a
traverse,
DC
to
of
traverse the
he's-
web to prevent being stuck to
He's like, but they have a DC of 20 now.
it.
Yeah.
The DM admits his mistake, and you have options now.
We have pickle jars anyway. We'll be fine.
Yeah. We have pickle boots.
Yeah. Boots of
Alright,
pickle.
whatever everybody wants to do.
I'm afraid.
I want to go home.
It's as long as you don't bump the
Agreed.
spiders, bro. It's fine. Just
Yeah.
we're just gotta worry about the eder tabs.
I can't see.
Kevin, is it plausible for me to get roughly to the mouth of this tunnel without? No, I'd probably still need to make because they're asleep. Nah, I'd still need to make a stealth check probably.
I would say if you're just wanting to go right here,
Mm-hmm.
let me see something.
Yeah, I don't have that MMO add-on that shows me their aggro range, so no.
I'm thinking about a 30-foot line. Well,
Yeah.
I'm
They got
trying to
30
account
feet
for the
of
fact that they
grumpiness?
have dark vision.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they have 60-foot dark vision. So
I'll just stay.
you would still. I was gonna
I'll
say
stay
with
here.
advantage because of the sleeping spiders, but yeah, with 60
Yeah.
foot dark vision, that would still put you within its perception range.
I will continue to stay here and wait for somebody quieter than me to check it out, Corporal.
Oh, I wish there was a way for me to see.
We don't have anyone that's quiet. That's the
I
problem.
will say
But-
this though, from the DM to you guys, kind of a clutch move already putting the spiders to sleep because they're the ones with blind sight.
I was gonna say, worst case scenario, we could just run in and kill the spiders as quickly as we can, and then focus down the eder caps. But I like Colin's original idea of trying to be a sneaky boy about it first.
We can do either.
Are we going loud? Or are
I
we
was
going
just about to
sneaky
say,
beaky
take
like?
them out or let them pass. Your choice.
It's your call.
Just I can only use either spell slots or smack shit. I don't have a lot of spell slots because my fucking firebolt will
Same.
light this place fucking up. So I'm
25 to
kind of
30
at a
feet ain't
disadvantage here
that
for
far
combat.
off the ground. Let's just shoot it
Your
down.
firebolt is usable. It just carries risk should you miss.
That won't me. I could probably hit sleeping targets pretty easy.
If you were,
Colin
if your
just keeps
precision
going
is
back
on
to,
point,
what if I turn this cavern into a vacuum bomb?
What was
No,
that
hear me
bomb
out.
that fucking Boba Fett dropped?
literally just makes a
Yeah.
fuel air
Boing.
bomb out of this fucking chamber?
That
Shade.
too.
So, how much does this little gnome weigh, roughly? Do I know the average weight of a gnome?
Probably as much as you, bro. Why you asking Shade?
Not shade. DM.
I always get those two confused.
I'm not gonna tell you that you would just offhand know the average weight of the average gnome. Especially considering that this is a sub-race of gnomes you probably haven't had a lot of dealings with.
Yeah, they might be really dense.
Shade. Could you catch a gnome?
I mean, maybe. But I have to go over there.
Just don't touch the spider. He's asleep.
And don't alert the eder caps. As I just kind of, even though he can't see me, I just gesture
Could
to
you
all the split mail on me.
assassinate the spider while it's asleep?
Who, me? I
I
mean,
mean, I could kill one of them before the
Yes.
rest notice.
No.
because if they're asleep, is it an auto crit when they're asleep? No.
I think you just
I
get
don't
advantage.
think so.
I'm
I
not
think it's
sure.
I only
I
know
think it's just advantage.
I only know of like hold creatures like an
Let's see.
auto crit.
If
I
I
just-
cast fairy fire on the sleeping spiders, will it wake them up?
Couldn't. I don't see why.
Let me see. Let me see. Falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper
I'd be better
takes
to
damage
cast
for
fairy
someone using
fire on the
active
fucking
character
eder
spell.
caps.
You're awake. It lasts a minute.
I'd hold it.
So unconscious, an unconscious creature is incapacitated, can't move or speak, and is unaware of its surroundings. Creature drops whatever it's holding and falls prone. Creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker
I
is
could
within
totally
5 feet of the
assassinate this
creature.
thing.
Yep. Because
I
that
could
is the
literally-
key word, and that spell description is unconscious.
I could literally step over there and I could assassinate this thing.
You could.
Unless I rolled an absolute biff of a roll.
You roll a
But
1
when
and
it-
just jam your sword into the stone. Just
You'd be like Darkness from Konosuba.
Roll a 1, stab yourself in the foot.
Basically. I mean, I can try if you want me to.
Just takes a chance if he
I'm gonna do it.
doesn't
Listen, because like I'm tired of standing here, and so
All right.
do it.
so I'm gonna step over here quietly.
Okay, make me a stealth check.
Oh, yeah, I'm good at these.
Ka-clunk, ka-clunk. I don't have like silence.
We'll take these.
That's a
Very good. That's a. I think you did it with
Oh, well, I roll with
disadvantage.
disadvantage because I'm in heavy
Yeah.
armor.
Oh,
why I
that's a
rolled.
That's
two.
right. That's
That's
right.
a
yeah.
hard two.
So that's
No,
a hard
no, that
two.
wasn't a mistake. I take my 2, thank you.
Yeah.
Take my 2 proudly.
Well, here's the good news. The spider does not notice you. However, the Ettercap, with its passive perception of 13, looks down and you hear a angry, chittering hiss, and you feel like you've got a couple seconds to do what you're gonna do before things start kicking off in here.
Well, I have a
That is
backup
exactly the
plan. Don't worry,
face,
fellas.
At least the spiders are out right now.
now. Pale, solid black eyes, but just
ahead
the Ettercap turns and just sees that. Just
Like literally, this thing's up there, just like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Just
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of too. Was the fucking invasion of the
Okay,
body
let
snatchers
me-
scream.
So,
the
do
weird mouth bits just.
is the
Yeah.
game plan now just take out the spiders as fast as we can, then deal with the
Well, the
Ettercaps?
game plan now is for Shade to make an attack roll with advantage.
Because I can shoot this one with a firebolt.
That is a crit.
If your firebolt misses, this whole place goes up.
okay. Hold on, let me roll my extra 1d10 for the crit because I 2-handed it.
If I hit it with a firebolt.
Oh,
All
shoot.
right.
I think I just killed it.
You did. So, how would you like to assassinate this sleeping spider amidst the screams of its
Oh,
catching?
100% just like freaking pow and like do the pow and twist.
Fuck yeah!
Excellent.
So like,
excellent.
just you hear the snapping, the crunching of its exoskeleton, and then another just like a sickening, grinding, crunching noise as you twist and pull it free. And yeah, that thing's turbo fucked. However, I would like you guys to roll initiative.
Oh no!
Initiative against what? I
Eh.
can't see nothing.
Oh, I finally rolled above a 2 on an initiative roll. Truly, Pelor blesses is that. Fuck you, Collins!
Oh.
Oh man. Oh, Collins.
I love how it's just one better too.
I know.
That is like
Just
literally
a little bit.
that is the initiative equivalent. Like Father Cat looks down like, oh, a wayward piece of gold, and he's already like running by, scooping down to pick it up. Like, sweet.
Yeah.
By the way, Kevin, it looks like sleep lasts 1 minute.
It does. So that's 10.
Oh, they'll
rounds.
be long dead by
So-
then.
Even though Shay doesn't have to go, he adopts the Ox Guard.
Oh, look at this
The
guy!
Ox
Somebody
Guard?
actually studied his.
With so
proud of you, Cody. I'm
with
so proud of you.
crits,
I
With
don't
crits,
know
do we do
what
extra damage?
All are
Do we do
best
crunch
for
crits?
what, but I do know what some of the guards are.
I'm impressed, nonetheless. Good boy, Cody. Get plus
And
one
I'm
good
gonna
boy
go
points.
ahead and roll for
Right.
the sleeping spiders just in case they get.
You can blame Ghost of Tsushima because you have to get the different stances, and so I was just like, I wonder what the different like sword stances are. In the
Oh, I don't know
European
anything about
martial
katana.
arts.
That's a whole nother.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like, I that just learning that in the game was like, I wonder what the names of the guards were, and so I pulled them up and I looked at a couple of them and I was like, Shay's gonna do this one because that one's cool. It's kind of like the
everyone likes that.
it's kind of like the Obi-Wan Kenobi stance.
It really is. It's almost exactly
Alright.
the same, actually.
Top of the round, Indy, you are up. You can't see shit.
Thank you. I'm gonna
Unless you're the Alex Guinness Kenobi, then it's just kind of like that standard. Guard.
stumble out
Mhm.
here with
It's called-
my hands out, trying to.
Since he actually knew how to sword
shit.
fight.
Okay, your hands kind of clambered clammily across Shade's armored hip.
That's my butt. Get off.
Not
Little
now, Indy.
squeeze.
Stop it.
I'm gonna take out a silver
Later.
piece and my
I
hammer.
mean, I would prefer to be paid.
I'm gonna imbue that silver piece with some magical tinkering light, and I'm gonna yeet it right.
He has the most expensive flashlights.
I know.
You could carry rock, little
You know, like
pebbles.
right there, and
I'm
what
gonna
is
yeet it like right here.
What is the radius of light that it casts?
It is. I want to say it's 10 and 10, but I think it might be 5 and 10. Give me 1 second. It is 5 and 5. So
like-
bright for 5, dim for 5 more.
Our like Feywild accountant is watching this through like a mystical lens, and he just sees it. Just it's like the abacus one.
Yeah.
Did you whip a fucking silver piece? Into the...
I just had,
Yeah.
I had a silver
God
piece. I
damn
kept
it.
throwing gold for a while.
So what you see
I'm
immediately,
with Bronson. You
Indy,
got a bag of
as your
pebbles.
gold piece lands, is you see the ruined carcass of the spider that Shade just executed.
I probably got some of its viscera on me too.
But beyond this area, you don't really see much. The only thing I will give you is that you can just see the barest reflection of the light off the carapace of this spider right here.
Oh, I'm going to take my last 15 feet of movement. I'm going to go stand in the middle of that circle.
You are now in a brightly illuminated sphere of light
They
for
see you.
everything to see.
Yes, I am.
He's a special fella right there.
Anything
Sometimes you
else?
just need your spotlight.
In fact, I'm going to make a note that you are brightly illuminated.
That is often
not
how I
iron.
describe Collins.
He's not Iron Man, but he's like, I am soda can.
Yeah.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Father Caddick.
All right. So seeing our small friend charge forward into the light, Caddick will whoop. Wrong. Do this instead. There we go. Will charge past Shade, and kind of give him like a friendly tap on the shoulder with his shield on the way past. And fucking knock his ass over. I'm just kidding. Really.
Well, Father, I'd like you to make
Just
either
get stuck in the
an
web.
athletics
Yeah.
or an acrobatics check
All right. We'll
to keep from
do.
being stuck in the webbing.
We'll do an
Stalk.
athletics.
Stock even.
Shit.
You're fine.
Okay.
You snag for just a second, but with like a quick jerk of like your hip, you pull your boot through.
Okay.
It pops out of place.
That works. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Just like limp the rest of the way, and
Oh, I got that trick hip.
yeah. No, I will basically like not quite knee slide up next to our companion, drop my quarterstaff, pull out my holy symbol of Pelor, and wield it up towards the ceiling and shout, "Put your faith in the light!" And I will use my channeled divinity to cast out Radiance of the Dawn. Every hostile creature within 30 feet of me has to make a con save, and it takes radiant damage if they fuck up.
All right, so those are plus
Shade
ones.
and Vessel, being creatures of the night, just like turned like fucking
Yeah.
like atomic bomb shadows. Just
Yeah.
So within
Just
30
flashbanged
feet
everybody.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was the plan.
All right. Well.
Vessel just looks like Ian McShane in the Hercules movie. Just
I hope it kills those fucking spiders that are asleep. It's
That's
just
what I'm
gonna
going
wake
for,
them up.
man.
The Ettercap rolled a natural 20,
Well, fuck him.
what a punk.
but this spider rolled a 9, and this spider rolled. Actually, that was a Constitution saving throw, right?
Yes.
Collins is wearing an artificer shirt.
Okay.
Yes,
Nothing
I
with
am.
Constitution is
Oh, he is, isn't
in
he?
the unconscious status condition. So,
Nerd alert.
The Ettercap and this spider both I'm assuming succeed.
Oh, in
this
DC
with a natural
13,
20
yeah, sorry.
and a 17, but this one
Yeah.
rolled a 9. So
All
go
right.
ahead and roll
It's all
that
right. Maybe they'll get
D20.
pissed off at the light either way. So that
would the
will
other one be affected? Oh no, it's
he's
just at a
not
range.
quite.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried to finagle that, but I couldn't get everyone. Right? 30 feet.
You could have gotten everyone if you'd have moved
Yeah.
in a slightly different.
If you had shimmied, if you had shimmied, I'll
Yeah, okay.
that is a 17 for that Ettercap.
Okay, that's fine. And
Damn
either way,
it.
yeah. All right. So will they still take some damage? That's okay. So the spider
Oh, do
that
they take
failed.
half on a successful save?
Oh yes! Yes!
Oh my god.
What do you do?
So that's
oh,
22 to the spider and 11 to everybody else.
both those
Well,
spiders should be
Both
dead.
spiders
Oh
are toast.
yes!
Yeah,
Yes!
both spiders are wreathed in white gold flame as they wake briefly, just briefly enough to scream and then curl up, doing that weird leg twitch thing.
Gross.
Hell yeah! Now it's 2 against 4.
Just straight sunburn those Ettercaps.
All right, so
Hell yeah, dude.
That's fucking awesome.
dead.
Yeah, so I was doing all the circles earlier. I was like, no way, I can actually make this work. But
He was
And
like,
you hear
flash
the
out. We're like, what?
you hear the angry trilling screams of these Ettercaps.
Rawr.
Now, is this radiant fire?
yes, it's not actual fire. It's radiant
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. I
Oh,
checked
The
first.
holiest of fire.
Collins
Yeah.
is just like, yes, as we just get nuked.
Yeah.
Here comes.
Yeah.
Here comes the
goddamn city we were in just sees a mushroom cloud in the distance.
Well,
Yeah.
Fucking
Like Mega Man
Fucking
casting
baller
explosion.
ass fucking moved from Father
Oh,
Cabin.
oh.
Moments.
This fucking hit the shit out of my
Scrum.
desk.
So that guy's dead. Is that your turn, Father?
Tis indeed.
I wonder how those adventurers are faring off just in the background.
Seems to be going well. Oh, the last thing I will do is draw my sword. Now my turn's over.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
Ettercap.
so great.
Let's see. 30 feet, so. 15, 25. He is going to get directly above Indy here. Let's say right there.
I gotta
Its mouth bits are going to start moving very quickly back and forth, back and forth. It's going to rear back, and with this horrible, like, airy sucking sound, this globule of something just streaks down towards you, Indy. Let's see.
Where are you running off to, Bronson?
I gotta poop.
Again?
Jesus!
Well, I'm trying to hurry. I'm not trying to take my time in there.
Fucking, what is it, like a traffic jam? I-40's backed up.
Yeah.
Does an 18 hit you, Indy?
Sarah just kinda
Not when I
startled me.
use my
Yeah.
shield.
I literally, like, behind you,
I cast
Collins,
shield.
in that cutout saw
Cast shield.
Sarah.
Which puts
Sharpening
me
a
up
knife.
to a 22 AC.
Right.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You know
Is
what I
your
mean, will
AC
ya?
17?
Yes, because I spent my on.
Yeah, we got some split mill on, baby. We liberated it from those dudes that didn't need it no more.
So as the webbing hits your plane of arcane force, it just kind of does that gross like spaghetti on the wall, and then like on the ground
Gross.
as it chitters angrily from above.
How do you know what spaghetti is like when it hits the wall?
That's how you test if it's ready. What do you mean?
Yeah.
My uncle threw it at the
You
wall
throw
when it
one
didn't have
noodle,
no
not
meat
a
in
plate.
it one time.
Oh, I thought you had to test every noodle.
Yeah, you gotta
So I
check
just-
every noodle for quality, and then all the
Whipping
wall
a
beds
handful
add
of noodles
flavor.
and sauce at the wall.
I just did the whole
Porterian.
pot. Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh my god. Hey, so what's Vessel's dexterity? Because he might technically go first. My dexterity is a straight
his dex-
fucking 10.
His dex is 0 because he's taking a shit.
His dex, it has a +1.
So he would go before me, actually.
Okay.
Shade has no dex. He's 10. Like, heavy armor is the only way he has AC.
Well, anyone watch any good shows lately?
I'm on like season 12.
I've been
of
watching my
Supernatural.
camera I have in Bronson's bathroom. It's been real something special in there.
Oh yeah, a lot of
It's pretty
straining and
intense.
grunting.
Yeah, like he's sweating. Like, why
Lot
is
of
his shirt off? His shirt's off and everything, man. His shirt's off. He's clutching one of his socks in his hand.
Cody's just sitting there like, man, there's a lot of foot traffic today.
It is my little notification that goes, ba-ding.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of good shows, I actually just finished watching The Good Lord Bird. Have you seen that? Any of you guys?
No.
It's really good. It's a semi-fictional account of John Brown and his like anti-slavery guerrilla war in Kansas and his raid on Harper's Ferry and stuff. It's
Oh, that's
really good.
dope.
Oh,
Ethan
that is
Hawke
awesome.
plays John Brown. It's really good.
Well, if you fellers haven't watched Shogun yet, you are
I've
doing
been
yourself a
meaning to.
disservice.
I
I
need
refuse.
No,
to- Shogun.
we got 3 more seasons of Supernatural left.
Why you do this, Collins?
I know, right? He's like
I-
basically torturing himself.
It's the farthest I've ever gotten. I stopped at season 10 last time.
And also, for the boys who have not watched it yet, the Fallout show is tops.
I know. I've watched like
Indeed.
3 episodes. I need to finish it.
Fucking get your shit together, Cody.
I still need to watch season 2 of Loki.
I'm gonna go pee.
All right. You know what? He's right. Now is the time. I'll be back. Cody, you're in charge.
You shit so much you made the DM leave.
Oh shit, what's going on? Well, Kevin's gone.
They went to go pee.
What happened to Collins? Why has he got a thing on him?
I'm lit the fuck up, boy.
I don't
And
know.
apparently-
I guess.
Apparently that gives me a little icon of a vagine. So tiny.
I was, while you were talking earlier, Collins, and that little cutout behind you, I just saw Sarah just walk into frame, like she turns and just kept going. And I just caught me off guard. I was like, oh.
She most likely went. And you
She
just
might have.
couldn't see
She
her
did. I
hand.
didn't see it. Yeah.
Okay, Vessel, it is your turn.
You have a mightier dexterity than me. You have like a 12 versus my 10.
The only thing I can do is either Firebolt or Magic Missile, but I'm kind of want to hoard my fucking spells.
Well, don't do firebolt.
Unless you're very sure you can hit.
I'm just saying you have a dagger.
I gotta get close to it, Collins. I'm a fucking wizard, bro.
Paper doll.
Throw the dagger.
I'm gonna, once again, a wizard. I throw spells. I'm gonna go ahead and move right here. Can I see this one?
Yeah, you would be able to see it in the light from Indy's coin,
Alright, you know what? We
as
are
well as your dark vision.
we're gonna magic. I'm a magic missile it. We'll go with reliable.
All right. Roll that tasty bean footage.
Fucking it is 1d4.
Magic missile. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Ooh, I like this music. I'll remember this track.
Can I just do I have to roll these one at a time, or do I do 3d4 plus?
If they're
1?
all going to the same target, you can just do 3d4 plus 3.
3d4 plus 3. 4.
Get him. He tried
I'm
to
assuming you're casting
spit
it
on me
first
with his
level.
mouth.
Yeah, I'm casting it all on the one that's by ND. Ooh.
Ooh.
I like
What
that.
do you mean, senpai?
13 damage.
Okay, so as you hold out your hand, the little lesions begin forming on your wrist as they burst. Small globules of blood floating up into the air, swirling and forming into these drill-like darts that you send firing off. They impact and score the hide of this ettercap across its chest as it screams in fury and pain. It is still standing, but it's starting to look rough.
Good. I had my turn on that. Do I have?
I'm just starting to take leaves out of your book now to describe your magic because just make it gross. That's Vessel.
Just make it blood-like and sinister.
That's all I got.
Shade, it is your go.
Okay.
I'm back.
Also, Vessel, real quick, because I did not catch it in the moment, make me either an athletics or an acrobatics check to see if you are temporarily stuck in the way.
Got a +1 on both of those, so it don't matter.
You're fine.
Hey,
DC on these
I-
checks is going to be 10.
Sick.
would like to. I'm gonna take my sword. Right, I have it like this. And I'm gonna go. I do a slash, and as I go to do the slash, I do my blessing of the Raven Queen. And in a blur of ephemeral raven wings, just the raven feathers just basically teleport up there and continue the slash and slashing this thing's back.
Hell yeah, brother.
I was thinking the same thing, Kevin.
Make your attack.
Make sure I don't have it my advantage on. Hey, that's not bad.
That'll hit.
And in a flash of radiant energy, I would like to pump a divine smite into it.
Yes, yes, of course.
That's my third favorite kind of smite.
Okay, so that's the normal damage, 10 slashing, and then, oh, not very good, but another 5 radiant on top, so 15 damage onto what other people have already done to it.
You appear about 3 feet in the air and dropping and using the momentum not only of your upper body finishing through with the swing, but gravity. You just lay the blade and feel it cut down several inches through this thing's hide as it screams and greenish ichor splashes to the ground at your feet. It is barely hanging on after you deal it a grievous wound.
Right on.
I end my turn. That's all I got.
This ettercap is going
About to join the party.
20,
Go lay down, Bean.
25. It is going to
No.
come to this ledge, and it is going to spend its action. It's weird, almost pincer-like hands and arms spread wide as it throws its head back and lets out this ear-splitting, shrieking wail.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Which brings us to the top of the round.
Sorry. I keep yawning.
Let's see. I know it's boring. Just stick with me a little longer.
No, it's not you. It's the fact that I've stayed up till 2 a.m. almost every night this week.
As this wail fades from your now ringing ears, you hear scurrying, skittering.
Fuck, I do.
Scurvying? Oh no.
That's cheating.
More spooters.
As three
Also,
more,
I do it.
three more spoders appear from darkened recesses in the chamber walls. to
They're
join
back
the
from
fight.
recess.
So we're going to add a turn.
At least we're not fighting 6 spiders
Add a
and 2 ettercaps.
That is very true, man. And one of those ettercaps is like on death's fucking door after Shade just went and fucking put the boots to it.
Reminder him who was in charge.
Let's see. So that's a +3 dex for their.
Hit him again, Andrew.
Yeah.
Oof, not great on their initiative rolls. All right, which brings us back to the top of the round now. Indy, it is your go.
I can see one now.
Let's see, because you're right on top of your coin, right?
Yeah.
So you'd be able to see the injured Ettercap above you. You'd be able to see Father Caddick. Be able to faintly see Vessel. You would not be able to see that one just yet.
Can I shoot this Ettercap with my lightning launcher?
I would say from the vantage point, if you just took like a 5 back, it's about 15, 20 feet above you. That would give you kind of a better vantage. But yeah, you could definitely do that.
All right. Ka-chow. Shit. Lucky.
That's what you get for making a
Wow.
lightning.
Lucky.
That's what you get for making a Lightning McQueen reference.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm using my lucky.
Go ahead and roll damage, Indy.
Oh,
I don't get to re-roll?
Oh, are you using lucky? Sorry,
Yeah.
I missed that.
yeah, well, because he's a halfling, right? He rerolls the one.
Yeah. I forgot about that. That's
Hell
all right.
yeah. Watch him roll
All
too.
right. Ka-chuga.
That's
Hey!
better.
I just need a little
It's
check
really good
hits
that
in
you
it.
have that because you were about to blast Shade in the chest.
you just had to adjust the somatic component of that spell a little bit.
That's rude. What are we going back to 3.5 rules here?
Yeah.
Blast.
Listen,
and
ones
then-
have to carry a
One
penalty, and we're
damage.
directly behind
Oh,
it.
hell yeah.
You only wanted to carry because I hurt the thing. You're mad because I almost broke your toy.
Or look at me, I'm only missing 2 hit points after I've been slapping the shit out of everything in the room.
Okay,
Bro,
that's
slapping the
every
Bro, our
session
first
Shade's
our
there.
first session, I got my ass whooped.
Yeah,
Every
I think
session
Cody
you've
really
gotten
needs
your
to
ass
take more
whooped.
damage.
Like the
how
only
would-
one who gets hit ever.
How would you like to starch this Ettercap, Indy?
I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna be like, "You're the only one I can see," and then from the tip of my pointer finger, I'm gonna shoot a bolt of lightning into its eyeball.
Spirit gun!
Yeah.
Oh, also, I had to get like 11 HP healed, by the way, too. I had way more than just 2 hit points. Thank you, sir. Come at me crossways.
All right, so you do your little spirit gun, you fire it off, and Shade, you watch as this thing stiffens. Little waves of electrical energy play over its form as it just kind of and like falls the 15 feet to splat down on the stone below.
Does it look like you dropped a cake from up there? Just
It's not a great cake if it was.
You
a
know
cake.
them Ettercaps made out of fucking dough.
Just hear a long, low fart as it deflates.
No, if it hits, it just sounds like an abrupt accordion.
Anything else, Indy?
Ew.
That's a bonus action to you.
Yeah, you feel disgusted as a free action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna casually turn my back away from that as I try to forget that image and end my turn.
Indeed.
All right, Father.
All right, so correct me if I'm wrong. The only one I can see is the other Ettercap, right?
Yes. In the
Okay.
in the current light, the only thing you'd be able to see is the Ettercap, and it is about 35 feet above you on this ledge.
God, that's way up
35
there.
feet, you say? I'm gonna give him the old sacred flame. He has to make a dex save, DC 13.
Yeah. That is a dirty 20, natural 17 plus 3.
Fuck! Alright.
You're a dirty 20.
Well, considering I can't see anything, I'm going to just kind of stay close to Indy, and that will be my turn.
All right. So as you let the gold-white energy of your sacred flame release, this thing just kind of does that weird, like, half pirouette in air as it just kind of sails by and just kind of evaporates.
Damn.
You know them Ettercaps and their ballerina moves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Graceful and
the figure for
disgusting
it.
in equal measure.
Yeah.
Right, just bits of its flabby body.
Yeah.
Looks like Zoidberg when he has his shell off.
Yeah.
Hitting him with it.
He's so pink and soft.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, this spider, with its 40 feet of movement,
Who's gonna move?
He's
That's almost
using
40 feet. Here come the hacks! The hacks!
My man's out here casting steps.
Yeah.
30. Yeah. He's gonna skitter over these webs up above you guys, and
Oh.
Gross.
Oh, it's about to get worse. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll to see who hit targets here. This is a target-rich environment.
About to web someone. You know how these spooters work.
Let's Does a dirty 20 hit you, Vessel?
Fuck yeah, it does. What are you asking for?
All right. So this thing,
Just to
it
make
is
you
about to
mad.
get gross. This thing kind of rears up on its legs. The abdomen comes up under its body, and it just releases
You hear a
just
shotgun
a
cocking
wave
sound.
of webbing. You are grappled and restrained as you are now just up to the neck, just covered in this webbing,
Yeah.
and
Like against the wall.
Can it shoot me against the wall behind me, bro? That would be hilarious.
it's a little worse. Its legs begin working, and it begins reeling you up to it.
Oh,
you are
no.
now grappled and restrained and suspended 15 feet in the air.
Oh,
Well, there's
oh
nothing
come
we can do
on,
for
says
him.
Vessel. See, just fucking
We're gonna have to put him down. This is
cocooned. Just
He got straight shot by Shoots Ropes, man.
same fucking reaction too. Just.
But that is all the Spire can do because it does not have a multi-attack. So Shade, it's your go.
I would like to run up the web to the spider that's currently trying to fucking turn Vessel into a fucking pigs in a blanket.
All right, go ahead and make a athletics or acrobatics check just to make sure that you can continue your forward
Vessel
movement.
always struck me as
I
more
refuse.
of a corn dog.
What about you say to that, Mr. DM? I refuse. There you go.
You're fine.
Thank God.
Like I said, DC 10.
And as I'm just two-handed, just
Too angry for your boots to get stuck.
yeah, just come as I just come down from another swing, two-handed into this spitter.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? F it. What's up? Is that misses, right?
That does miss.
Okay, I'm gonna use my DM's inspiration I've been holding on to, and I'm gonna
Go
swing
for it.
again.
I'll say, if you
There
don't
we
use
go.
it, I
Where
can't
the-
give you another one.
Right, and just come
But that's
flying down.
definitely gonna hit.
And God, that damage is atrocious. But I'd already I already told myself I wasn't gonna roll Divine Smite on this, so
You
just
already-
4 damage.
Divine smoted something.
You do cleave a hefty blow into it as it's sitting there, just like doing that disgusting reeling thing with its back legs.
Is it enough to make it drop vessel?
No.
Spider's so focused, he's just like, gonna eat good. He doesn't know that thing doesn't have any blood in it.
Yeah, he doesn't know that it's already desiccated. It's already been had.
Man's trying to roll up a already drank Capri Sun.
Yeah.
But you do deal a hefty blow to it.
Yeah, I mean, minimum damage was like a quarter of its health.
So,
A third, actually.
Got
Sorry.
webbed by shoots
coming to Vessel,
when
when you are grappled, I'm just going to go over these for me and for you. When you're grappled, your speed is 0. You cannot benefit from any bonus to your speed. Let's see. Condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. Condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect. And restrained, also no speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. So you can still attack. It's just at disadvantage, and you also have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. I will say that you could also attempt to make an athletics check to try and get yourself out of it if you want to try and just like, I'm gonna bust out of this right now. If you want to just pull a Danny McBride.
Yes, wizards.
You know,
known for
I
being
am-
slow.
Yeah.
resistant to fire. So, could I, like, as I'm just, like, tied up in this, shoot off a firebolt in the fucking web to burn it away
Just
from
like
me?
aiming to the inside of the webbing.
Yeah, just bam.
Hey, DM, as he does this, can I?
Could
get
it
in the
travel
character
up to the
sheet
fucking
for
spider,
what I'm
too?
about to-
Singe his
We're
ass?
about
And
to
just
go through.
burn its asshole out.
Yeah.
You know what? Sure.
Yay.
Go ahead and roll damage for your firebolt.
I'm thinking warlock for our next character. What are y'all thinking? Oh, God.
Well,
That's what I like
there's
to
the thing.
see.
Spider is
Here.
just taking fucking hits.
here's the thing.
It's a fucking 1, though.
If it had been 5 or more, some bad things might have happened. However, with that 1, you set the fire inside, and it hurts, and you can't really have one. So take 1 fire damage as the webbing begins melting around the point where you sent the firebolt.
I'm about to fall 15.
Weakens. And you're not free of it yet, but if someone were to use their action, or you to use your action on your next turn, should be pretty fucking easy to get you out of this now.
Sweet.
The last thing we saw of Vessel was he set himself on fire and died. He was screaming as he burned like a pork crackler.
You're
Just,
still
I'm
there."
fire resistant.
You're still
Yeah.
there. You're just not wrapped up as much. Oh, is that your
See.
turn, Vessel?
If I have any fucking bonus action. I thought I had something up.
I love that his character sheet is on the same screen where his camera's perched up.
Yeah.
So every time he goes to read, he's just like,
Just like Ace Ventura in the pool.
Yeah.
"Yeah."
Didn't mean to send that. Is that a bonus action?
That's an
That is
action.
not an action. Bonus action.
That's Magoo
Oh, oops.
armor.
Oops.
That's also an
I
action.
keep hitting the wrong. Cancel.
I'm about to just click on every trait I had and just fill the chat log.
Bet I ain't got Misty Step on. I can just Misty Step out of this bullshit.
I think you need to get Misty Step because you said
I had
you need
Misty Step.
like,
I can only have 1 second level spell slot on, and I have Mirror Image. I guess I'm fucking done. Yeah.
Just
I don't got
conjures.
nothing to do.
Just conjures 3 other vessels who are also trapped in webs.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Would a offhand attack be a bonus action?
Yes, it would. But I think that's only when you take the attack action.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, this guy is going to skitter up the ramp and get to about right there on these web bridges. What is the range of its web? Okay. That's a natural 20.
Damn.
Who?
So here's where things are a little
You.
different. So that same gross wave of butt web comes flying at you, Indy, and it encases you. But as this thing begins reeling you in, it's not quite able to get you all the way up to it. So you're just kind of dragged across the floor to about right here.
Yeah, we're gonna get eaten. We're just gonna
No,
get eaten.
you got hit by Shoots Rope Man.
And you are also grappled and restrained.
Right, like Indy watches Vessel. Oh no! And he's like, oh god. Ah!
Right, and now it is this spider's turn, who, since it's on the ground floor, is going to skitter over.
Oh.
And he's going to bite you.
Uh-oh.
At least he's got armor on.
This was just a rude bitch. It's just gonna take a hunk out of him. Hey, let me open up this halfling Slim Jim.
Yeah.
Cracking open a
All
cold
right,
one with the
and
boys.
that is a 19 to hit.
Snap into a Slim sister.
Which, and I'm pretty sure you have not gotten your reaction back, correct? Yeah, because it hasn't been your turn again since you cast Shield. So, that is going to be 6 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I hate spiders.
What a coincidence.
I hate
them, Jock! I hate
Most
them!
of the people we play D&D with does, and Kevin's just fetishizes them, man. He's whipping them out, bro.
Everybody's like, I have arachnophobia. He'd be like, you know what's funny? Got a grief.
I
Slip on
have-
slip on the scarecrow mask.
I have
Funny.
goth
Yeah.
girlophobia.
Yeah.
Right?
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Indy.
I have proficiency in that. Huzzah!
Last thing, Bronson. We see Bronson before his camera cuts out as a bag of strap on his fucking hit his shoulder.
So you do not take the full 5 points of poison damage. You take 2 points of poison damage.
You can take your 2 points of poison damage, shove them up your ass.
Multi-attack, you say?
I mean, he kind of deserves it.
All right, it is the Ettercap's turn, and let's see. Vessel's held by that spider. Indy is held by that spider.
Vessel's just all tangled up.
Well, Father, the Ettercap is going to try and web you. He's going to try and spood you.
I, as a reaction, will use Warding Flare to impose Divine Light between myself and this motherfucker, and he has disadvantage on the roll.
Yes, dude.
Between
You're a
myself
fucking-
and
you're a
this
god-
motherfucker.
Oh.
Well, that was a 12 and a 17, so I'm going to assume that
Get fucked,
it just-
nerd.
all
Neither
like
of those hit me.
all 6 of its eyes just go fucking milky for a second as I
Yeah.
I wondered what domain you were. I thought you were. You're a let's
life
get
lessons,
it.
man.
Cleansing fire.
Yeah.
And that is its turn. That Ettercap is having a real frustrating go.
Yeah. I am a cleric of the flashbang domain.
Which brings us back to Indy.
Right.
You're in a sleeping bag being drug across the floor.
Oh
like a summer
yeah,
camp.
that's your channel divinity, Radiance of the Dawn. I
Is
didn't even
this-
think about that.
Is it this spitter or this spitter that's got me?
Yo.
It
held
is
up?
this spitter. You are currently being dragged under this web bridge
I can't
can
wait till
still
we hit
make
level
attacks,
5, bro.
can't I?
You're gonna get
at
fireball.
disadvantage.
I'm
Oh,
gonna get
cool.
fireball
Disadvantage
too.
doesn't matter when it's magic missile.
Oh, it's just gonna be cleansing fire.
All three of them at that spitter.
Yeah, this one or this one.
The one that's got me.
The one that's got you. All right, roll the damage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Badow. Badow. Badow.
That's fucking
Plus-
good,
That
actually.
is
Plus
exactly
3.
what you needed. It's so as you're kind of
Oh no,
sitting
each
there
one of them has
wriggling-
+1 on it.
Yeah. So that's 14 points of damage. As you're
No,
sitting
no, no.
there
He
just
already has the +1.
Yeah, I
on
already
it,
have the
that's what I'm
+1. It's 1d4
Oh
plus
yeah,
one.
well that's exactly what you needed.
Okay. I thought he was doing that. All right. I'm
You're,
stupid.
you're laying there struggling, feeling yourself being dragged across the cold stone floor. You manage to wriggle enough to kind of get your fingers just outside of whatever strands are holding your hand. And just kind of do a motion and create 3 just kind of flickering balls of light that you just kind of send off as you guys watch these points of light streak up from the floor around and then nail this thing in the side. Just like blow open its carapace and just bug guts go flying off the ledge along with the body as it lands with a crunch.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
You're no longer being reeled in, Andy, but you are now just in a web sleeping bag on the floor
That's fine. I
next
can do
to
with
another
it.
spider that is looking at you very hungrily.
If them
let's
Smurf
see.
Nevlin are alive, like what they heard in that web was just like, the dog will take your boop. And then just fighting. Just machine gun fire. Flamethrower.
Is there anything I can do to help out of this? Yep, nope, I got nothing. That's it for me.
What you got, father?
Well, it's I think you guys have got this one handled, so I think I'm gonna go help Indy.
Okay.
And this thing's high enough above me that I can't hit it anyway with a melee attack, right?
Correct.
Okay, and you can't hit me either. Fuck you. So I will run over behind it and just start hack, whack, chopping that meat with my sword.
Get it, Pete.
All right, and I believe I get advantage. Is that correct, my boy?
You would.
Excellent.
Okay,
Well-
but in
Oh,
I mean,
well, it doesn't matter.
He can,
Doesn't
he can
matter.
still he can still if he can still attack, but with disadvantage, right? Then I would say that he still threatens.
I was about to. That was the only thing in my head. I was like, is he still technically? Yeah, I guess he is.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. Indy all twisted up.
Yeah,
It's
just like,
count-
Yeah.
I'm helping.
they've got
Eh.
your back, bro.
I rolled a 21 both times anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter.
No, it fucking doesn't.
I'm gonna
John
take a wild
Shepherd
guess.
lives on.
Indeed. And yeah,
That
for real.
Makes it sound like he died. He's
I know,
alive.
right?
I know.
Hey, stop
yeah.
I didn't mean. Yeah, they said that, and I was like, ooh.
that. Roll your damage, father.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes, yes. That's max damage for my sword.
That's a
That
mighty
is
blow right there.
A
Actually.
mighty blow. You cut off like 3 of this thing's leg at like the weird like angle joint. Just like this
Sick.
ichor just like pumps from them. Like
Gross.
fucking hydraulic fluid as it screams and like no pun intended on its last legs. Not dead yet.
I cannot wait to set this entire place on fire.
Leave this awful memory behind me in the cleansing flame of Bello.
Yeah.
Just fucking poor Father Caddick, just dead-eyed, 1,000 yards there. Just, I hate it here.
Is that your turn, father?
That is my turn.
All right, the spider that's got vessels gonna try and take a bite out of him.
He's probably going to too.
Probably he has advantage. That's a natural 20.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
All right. Luckily, it's not an auto crit.
Shield can't help me here. And I already used my hellish rebuke last session, so fuck.
So that is 9 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Okay. So that is. So
Were you
that
about
is
to see our
5 points of poison damage.
Oh my god.
Are we about to see our first death save roll?
By the 9 divines.
I got a
mean,
good chance
by the
of
dawn
passing
father.
those, though.
All right.
All I gotta do is roll something above a 16. Yeah, 16 or higher, I pop back up.
That is the spider's turn. Shade, it is your go. And this thing, you just watch as this thing reared back, brought Vessel up to like face level with it, and you just heard a muffled as it just buried its fangs into his stomach.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Very
Ow.
cool.
I would like to
Ow.
try and attack it once more, try to kill this damn thing.
That'll hit.
Oh, there we go.
And that'll
should
do
be
it. How do
dead
you want to
now.
dispatch this foul beast?
I'm like, I slash into it the one time. I'm surveying the area, like maybe I should get into fucking Vessel. I just cut its head off basically with like a scything arc of my fucking sword.
Nice.
Here's the thing. Vessel was being held by this creature.
40 feet in the air, I remember.
He is about 25 feet in the air.
Oh, damn, it's a little higher than I realized.
Vessel,
Yeah, buddy.
you feel a surge of relief and thankfulness towards Shade as you hear the creature's death throes as it falls off the bridge. But then a curious sensation catches your stomach, followed by the hard impact of stone.
Ow.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus, butt fucking. I'm at 1.
Listen,
that was knocked him out.
I could have gone harder on you because technically it's 1d6 per 10 feet fallen, so it could have been 2d6. But I was nice and did 1d6.
You should have done it, coward.
Freaking poor. The last thing poor Vessel, like as he goes to fall, as he sees, he's like, and then like I said, he just gets that weight. He looks like Hans Gruber when he falls.
Yeah.
That shock.
Except he's wrapped in web.
Except he's like,
Going
Oh,
through
that
it.
weird,
I'm
like,
going through
spiraling
it
thing.
so hard right now.
Yeah, you're not feeling great, Vessel.
and as my bonus action, I would like to basically turn to the Ettercap and like grab my symbol of the Raven Queen, and I would like to cast Vow of Enmity on it with my channel divinity.
Okay. So he is now
Well, actually,
the object
hold
of
on.
your ire.
Let me check something. Okay, sorry. I actually need to get closer to him to do that, but I was going to do that anyway, so I'll say I moved first.
And we'll go ahead and piggyback off of the 12 you rolled on your turn.
You're kind and gracious, DM. Don't let anyone tell you the difference. And so now I just have advantage on attack rolls against him.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna run up to him, just like
And just get ready.
to, yeah, just ready to fight. But that's what I got.
All right. Vessel, it is your turn. You're hurt, bud. You're not great.
With the damage
got-
I did to the webbing last turn, whenever I hit, dude, is it loose enough for me to just get the fuck out of it now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you just watch Vessel just kind of do the roll out of his bindings and
Just
just
gonna.
Oh,
like you got two big holes in your stomach that both are filled with like the spider goo, but also just like that weird like half petrified black blood that runs through your body.
his back sounds like a bag of Legos being shook.
Just gonna. fucking roll. Just roll to like right fucking here. Just roll. I can't lift my bleeding staff in the air. I'm a cast magic missile again. I'ma send 1 to this fucking asshole, and I'ma send the other 2 over to the fucking Ettercap.
All right,
Excellent.
roll damage.
So we'll do the 1 first. Slash.
If I did my math correctly, I think you only need a 3.
Depending on how this goes, I may fucking pass out, so just hang on.
See if the concussion catches up to you.
Oh, thank Christ. Alright.
So,
Shit,
that
that's exactly.
one.
Indy, you watch as a vessel rolls into view from where you're laying on the floor in your own,
So you just
own web wrappings, and you just kind of, and you see 3 points of light rocket off, and one comes straight towards you, and you let out a little.
Oh,
there needs to be another one on that.
And then it just demolishes
Yeah, you
the
just
spider next to you.
Just see fucking just like one needle just as the spider's looking, it just pierces its fucking head
Nice.
from the side.
And that was god damn.
There needs to be another one on that.
There is another one, so that's 8 points of damage to the Ettercap. Nice. That thing is starting to look rough as those two just kind of like go through a shoulder and just like shear a chunk out of it.
I end my turn.
You're gonna end your turn prone on the ground?
Yeah, just fucking laying.
Okay.
He needs a minute.
It's a bold choice, Cotton. We'll see how it works out for him.
And here comes the Ettercap from the top rope with an atomic elbow!
Fucking Ettercap's gonna drop the people's elbow on me.
Yeah.
He is going to multi-attack you, Shade.
It's
Okay.
you, Cody. Your shade.
+4 to hit on both of those. That is a 20 and a 16.
Ooh.
Well, the 16 misses.
Okay. So as it kind of lashes out with these like almost like oversized kind of like T-Rex style like 2-fingered hands with these giant claws on them, you kind of like you were ready in your stance and you kind of catch them on the blade and point them aside, but as you bring the blade around, it lunges forward and those mouth bits clamp down right on your shoulder.
Road.
So what is going to be 4 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. All right, I'll just go fuck myself, I suppose.
What do you want from me? Do you want me to die? Is that what you want?
1 point of poison damage, and you are not poisoned.
Because I'll fling myself off a chasm. I'll fling myself off a chasm, Mr. DM. If that make you feel better.
He was walking up to the session, they'd be like, man,
I'll say-
TPK is going to be fun tonight.
If I was a smart DM, I would have just shoved you off of the web rope and made you take 2d6 fall damage.
Mhm.
No. Yeah,
But
I
I'm
could
not
have
a smart
I could-
DM.
I could have
You need to
resisted
get more
that too.
hateful, Kevin. You'll get there with time. Don't worry.
Right. It grows and festers in your soul.
Yeah.
Indy, it's your turn.
Then you'll just open
His
combat one time and
mata.
disintegrate your sorcerer.
Could I reach the button on my quarterstaff? That
My armor come on me.
Mm, I'm gonna say probably not. Like you would, your arms are like bound to your sides.
Better start whittling, bro.
What if I do a sit up and then I just fall backwards? You think that button would hit on the ground and press hard enough?
Let's leave it to fate. Roll me a d20.
All right.
Gods decide.
On a 15 to 20, sure.
Oh, that's Shade's old role. I was like, no way.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
dude.
Fuck you, dude! So here's what happens. You kind of sit there wriggling, you're like, alright, just reach for my... Shit! It's on my back. Well, there's only one way to... Click! What are you doing?
So my armor's gonna come off, which gives me a little bit of wiggle room, right?
I'm not gonna...
Does it give me
Let's say
enough
it's
to
a
get to my
whole
inner
lot.
thigh?
You don't do that right now?
Andy, we're in the middle of combat.
I
Well,
know,
I mean,
right?
well, hold on. I'm just saying. Have you ever tried it with webs before?
Father Catacomb like, no, let him cook.
Yeah.
Man thinks he's gonna die. He's like, I want to go out with my ham and my sandwich.
Okay, you can probably slip your fingers over your thigh meat. Sure. What are you doing, you weirdo?
Let me check what's in a thieves
Boom.
tool set. Because if I'm not mistaken, there's a
Gotta poop
knife
again.
in there.
Do you just... Jesus Christ!
You
is
remember
possessed.
session fucking 1 when I couldn't get a fucking artisan tool to cast spells? And I said at the end of the session, I taped my damn thieves tool set to my inner thigh.
Man just has a garter with his fucking tool set there, right?
It has
does.
sat there the entire time.
Oh, it must smell
Chafing
horrible.
away.
Yeah.
It has been uncomfortable, but it is useful.
So, quick DM to player question.
I don't know. what's
Encounter
left to
has
say.
been fun. I tried to do some things to try and like vary it up to where it's not entirely just sacks of hit points going at it.
No, yeah, I really like, especially with the spiders being able to web people, because that put us in a potentially very dangerous situation where we all get fucking webbed. Yeah, I dig.
So,
I hate this.
according
Nah, it's fun.
according to Roll20, there is a set of narrow-bladed scissors
Mm-hmm.
in
That's
a
correct.
thieves tool set.
I'm very familiar with the thieves tool set.
Could I pull
He
said
lost a pry
scissors
bar
out?
one time.
Here's the thing. You can't see what you're doing. How well do you know your tools just by touch?
I
Yeah,
feel
they'll
like you
snip-
could feel a pair of scissors.
That's true. You would feel like the two
rings.
finger hoops.
Yeah.
All right, I'm still gonna leave it to a dice roll, but it's not gonna be a high DC. So just go ahead and roll me a dexterity check.
I just read your shirt for the first time, Kevin. I like it.
Oh, yeah, I got that at the San Diego Zoo.
Nice.
You said
Yeah, the
Dex?
little dude. I think it's a cuter California flag.
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes you a couple seconds, and you're starting to panic, like, oh god, oh god, oh god, and finally your fingers the first digits slip through the loops on the end of the scissors.
I'm gonna pull them out and start cutting the webbing.
All right, you use your action to withdraw your scissors and cut yourself out of your webbing. You have used your action, but you are no longer restrained or grappled.
Can I use half
your
my
movement to
movement
stand,
to stand
yeah.
up?
Yep.
So I'm gonna stand up. And then
Well,
I'm
you
gonna...
lucked out. I was about to be like, all right, hold still, Indy. I can't see very well because it's dark. Yeah, just
Well,
lop his
I
fucking
did
head off.
back over here because my light coin is
And
like
you
right
see
there.
a wrecked vessel on the ground.
Ugh.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put him down. We don't really have a choice.
Flip Clop
I'm
is
a-
not looking good.
Can I
Even though
sheathe my
even though he
scissors?
resisted, he's just got some veins coming from the puncture wounds. Just
Oh yeah.
Can I
heavy
sheathe
as
my
ruin.
scissors? Or do I
Can
need
you
to wait
what?
till next turn? Can I sheathe my scissors?
Sure. Use it as part of your action.
Hey Bronson,
Alright,
last
I'm
session
gonna
I
put those
healed
back
you
in
with
my pants.
I healed you with my healing kit, right? My healer's
Yes.
kit. Okay. Fuck. Well,
And what was that, Indy?
I'm gonna put those back in my pants.
I'm at 1 HP. I'm
There you
good.
go. You
It's
watch as
fucking
Indy
all you
stands
need.
back up in the light and comes over to Vessel. Vessel, you see this from where you're lying, just having a real bad time on the ground, and just watch him just shove scissors down his pants.
I mean,
Alright.
I'm gonna let you be confused
you
as a
surprised?
player and a character.
All right.
And I'm
Just-
gonna end my turn.
Vessel's just on the ground, just fucking like looks over, sees that.
Indy basically walked into that light, saw you like in all your fucking fucked up glory, and went, "Ooh!"
All right, Father.
All right. Seeing Shade. Shade seems to be holding his ground pretty well up there, right? From what I can see.
Oh yeah, Shade's
Okay.
Shade's just he's Qui-Gon and Darth Mauling right now.
That's
I don't like
not
that.
a good comparison.
I don't like that.
Qui-Gon died.
Before that, he was holding his own.
Qui-Gon
Yeah,
died.
dude, he just took the L.
Yeah, I
He
can't
might
wait for this
still die.
other
You
cap
don't know
to
what's
just
gonna
fucking
happen.
like elbow Shade in the face and just impale him.
He's gonna
could've
elbow me,
done-
and then
Yeah.
he's gonna make me hold his sword for
Gonna
him.
headbutt him.
Yeah.
You could have done Kenobi and Grievous. You could have done Gandalf
Yeah,
and
all of the
Balrog.
options you
I
chose.
think
Rob's hard, motherfuckers.
I think he's just subconsciously going, "Don't worry, I'll kill him in a minute."
Yeah, good. All right. As long as I'm sure that
Let's
Shade is
that guy might
going
be a
to
brother. I
die,
still have a
then I'm
chance.
kidding. No, in that case, I will seeing Vessel run over to him, and I just
Oh, it's
plunge
awful,
my
man.
sword
Like,
just directly into
seen
his.
it.
I'm kidding.
You have seen some horrific shit in your days.
Yeah.
But
I just-
this
just
is,
look at the
this
rabbits,
brings back some
Lenny.
of- This brings
Yeah.
back some of the rougher memories that you have.
All right. Yeah. So you'll see Father Caddock kind of like almost sort of like start for a moment. There's like a split second where he freezes, and he kind of gets that 1,000-yard stare. Then he shakes it off, and he kneels down, sets his sword down, and I will use my last first level spell slot to place a hand on Vessel's wounds and cast Cure Wounds.
Thank
Oh
God.
yeah, brother.
Thank you.
You're fucking welcome.
Gonna snap that rib cage back into place.
I think
Oh,
that's
dude.
D8 plus 3. Yeah. All right. Oh wait, I wonder. Hold on. I just want to try if roll 20 does what I. No, it probably doesn't. But I'm gonna try it anyway. So you do one of these, eh? Nope, didn't work. That worked. No, it didn't. Okay. I didn't know if it would give me like a die roll option. I was just curious.
It can if you set it up right.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, I think you technically have to set it up. As
Oh, wow.
Oh.
All right. So as you
They healed him like 3 times over.
as you grasp your
They healed
holy
me
symbol in
fucking
one hand, the
11
other
times
hand,
over. I had
like,
1 HP.
Yeah.
The other hand, like field medic style, over the spider holes in his stomach. Just that gold white light just begins to softly emanate and grow brighter and then dim and grow brighter and then dim. And with every pulse of that light, you watch these holes, these like 3-inch holes, just slowly begin to knit together. And you hear the popping of sinew and bone as the upset joints from the 25-foot fall begin to rearrange and snap back into place.
Well, you won't die, but you're gonna have mega arthritis when you're old.
You yourself have become a rheumatoid.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
All right.
Really good at that, Father Caddick.
Well, that spider's dead, so that brings us back to Shade and his duel with the Ettercap.
So Shade,
The
just
shader cap.
full on fighting this Ettercap. I am going to, just because I think it sounds cool, I'm going to use a bonus action to actually cast Thunderous Smite. And I'm going to swing at this Ettercap with a big whistling like fucking attack, just like swing, just wide as like the thunder crackles off of my sword.
Thunder
Hell
smoke
yeah.
that bitch.
Oh,
Oh shit!
yo.
Let's fucking
And
go.
basically, as I say this, and it swing my sword at him, I was gonna say like, "The Raven Queen has brought your fate forward." and then hit him with an additional 4d6 thunder damage.
Oh,
My God.
So that's a total of 23 damage, and he gets knocked back like 10 feet. So I thought he'd get like flung off the webbing against the wall of the cave.
neat. Oh, that's fucking sick.
Considering that the 23 damage would have brought him to 2 hit points, and he is at a point that is about 35 feet up, how do you want to do this?
Literally, like, just Shade just turns to this thing, and just this vibrations and crackling off of his sword, just like you said, just yells out, just, "The queen has brought your fate forward," and just like cleaves him, and it just makes this loud, because as to explain Thunderous Smite is that it is in fact an attack that is audible within 300 feet of you.
Oh my
So
god.
it is a literal thunderclap as it goes off.
So here's what happens. You say that, already pre-dedicating whatever spirit this thing may possess to the matron's embrace. You bring the blade around. As it whistles through the air, the blade almost begins to glow white hot as it's still trailing those inky whispers of vapor behind it. It connects. The blade sinks down through the hide of this thing, but you feel it catch in the spine. And then there is a hollow boom from the energy of the smite as the creature is blown apart, bisected. The legs go skittering off of the webbing, slap against the wall, and do that to the floor, and the top just goes flying off up into the shelf.
Hell yeah.
It's turbo dead.
Oh man.
This Shade will
Awesome.
just silently just sheath his sword.
Yeah.
Ears ringing like a son of a bitch.
100%.
Yeah. The rest of us are just.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
they're gonna be talking to him later. It's gonna be like,
I'm gonna say all 3 of you have just
Been diagnosed with
I
tinnitus.
didn't
oh,
Yeah.
bro, like
fucking
I feel like
mosquitoes.
the cavern rumbled. The whole thing went boom.
Oh yeah.
A bunch of
dude.
dust falls off the ceiling. Yeah. Man, we got tinnitus and arthritis in the same
Yeah.
turn.
We all gonna need tramadol and hearing aids.
But with that,
That was so rough.
you look around the chamber, listen. Nothing else seems to catch your ears. The only sounds in the cavern now is the blood thundering in your ears, the heaving breaths as you come out of this battle fervor, and now the swaying and creaking of these rope-like webs. And we'll go
Real
ahead.
quick, DM, I would like to use lay on hands to heal myself back up to full.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, coming
Cat-
down this space, you just. Oh.
Yeah. I will hold out my empty sword hand to Vessel to help him up.
Thank you.
And then I will
Vessel
retrieve my
will-
sword and quarterstaff.
Vessel will gladly take that hand.
I'm gonna push the button on my quarterstaff to bring my armor back.
And my
Okay.
armor, come on.
Just
It flows
Yeah.
back over you.
will be coming on me daily.
Yeah.
Just wait till it has a helmet. It'll be taking face shots.
Oh, it does have a helmet.
There you go. Exactly.
I can use my bonus action to make it come off or on me.
Moving on. We just finished a big fight.
Can we
And,
check?
there are potentially lives in the balance.
Yeah, let's check these fucking.
No, Vessel
Yeah.
got stabilized.
Check these cocoons.
Yeah, these Swerf niblets. I'll go wander
Yeah.
over to this one.
I'll
and
check.
in.
I'll check this
Okay.
one that's closest to me.
Whoever is checking a say a
Take this one.
package, a bundle, make me a medicine.
Did you
check.
say a
A
fundle?
burrito.
A bundle?
Bundle.
I thought you said fundle with an F. Like,
These are not bundles of fun.
God damn it.
Mine's a bundle of fun.
Vessel, yours is wrapped a little bit too heavily for you to really discern anything about the state of the creature within. However,
Pull out me knife.
you are able to feel a slight vibration against your palms as you kind of feel around it. Father Caddick, yours looks a bit more recent. The webbing not quite as opaque.
I would like to check the ones over here when they're done.
Okay. Very well, Father Caddick. You look inside, he's not so opaque. You'll see the dark skin of the Swifterneb. I'm not going to do that the whole fucking time.
They better all be German.
Yes, thank you for saving me. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. My name is Hans. This is
My
Franz.
name is Hans. This is Franz. Yeah, exactly.
That over there is Schmidt.
Unfortunately, you're very strong, so I don't think we can pump you up.
Yeah.
But you are able to see the dark bluish gray skin of what you recognize to be a Swifternebelin. Now, as you kind of pull some of the strands away from its face, you can see that the eyes are just slits, and you kind of discern that the eyes are in rapid eye movement. They are they are rolling and flicking and just going every which way. The body is trembling, shaking, alive, but in the throes of, you assume now, whatever venom these creatures used.
They were rolling on some hard drugs before they
Yeah,
got
man,
here.
they are fucked up.
Yeah. All right. Do I have
Shade, if you'd like to go ahead and make me a mess and check for your batch, please. What was that, Father?
Your badge.
do I have anything in my healer's kit that might assist in this situation?
Oh, let's see what the healer's kit says it has.
Bandages, salves, and splints. Oh, so maybe not. Yeah, I don't think a salve would help here.
Well, salves can do a lot of things, right? Depending on what they are. I'm not going to say that you would be able to use a salve in lieu of an antidote. However, potentially with a high enough roll, it may be enough to perhaps abate or hold the venom at bay.
I'll just slap the
applied
shit
to
out of him until he
wounds.
wakes up. I'm just kidding. Okay, that makes sense.
So it's up to you whether you would like to use a charge for that.
I think I would. That is what Kadok would do.
Okay, so go ahead and make a check using your healer's kit.
Okay.
Okay, so you kind of actually take a few, you open it up and it's like this two-tiered box, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you start pulling these little bottles and tinctures and just start adding this to that and this to that. And oh no, not this, not this. And finally you have like a small, like a swatch that you have this thick paste mixed in, and you start taking your fingers and finding the wounds, the injection sites, and start dabbing it on there. And the shuddering ceases to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
It's not entirely, but the eye movement calms, and just the overall motion and movement of the figure lessens a bit, as if calmed.
Okay,
How many
and
more
what
charges
these
do you have of the healer's kit?
8? I got enough.
Okay.
I will. While I'm working, I'll just shout over my shoulder. This one's alive. Need to work quickly. They're probably all envenomed. It doesn't look good.
And just as a reminder, these guys are all like hanging from these bridges.
Oh, I'm not cutting him down.
How high up
I'm
is
just kidding.
my...
The one by you, Indy, is probably about 20 feet up in the air.
My fucking god.
Well,
Can
15.
I-
15.
So since I'm
Still.
up here on top of these, can I pull them all up onto the webbing and then like
Yeah, you 100% could do that. And, like, no roll necessary. You're strong as fuck.
I'll start doing that and then like basically like trying to gingerly cut through the webbing to like expose their bodies to get them
Okay.
out of the webbing.
How high is...
So, just as a general reference here for you guys, this is about 10 feet. This is about 15. This is about 20 to 25. And then we're up to like 35, 40 over here. like each little pillar, I guess, would be like a mark of elevation.
I get you, dog.
But yeah, so you haul them all up. It is
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Jesus Christ, Bronson.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong.
It is surprising. It is just like, not even surprisingly, but just like, it's notably easy. Just how you're able to pull these guys up and get them out, and
Okay.
all of them exhibit the same kind of symptoms: the shaking, the eye rolling.
So, I too have a healer's kit.
Ooh,
Going off of Father
Kit
Caddick's.
Rose.
Whoa.
So, like going off of Father Caddick's, what he learned and everything. Could I too use the healer's kits to cure their envenoming? Would I need to roll for
Treat
that, or would
is
that?
the word.
Yeah, so you would
Treat,
use
yeah.
so you would do a medicine roll using your proficiency bonus.
Okay, then it's probably better to wait and let him do it.
Yeah, sit the
That's
fuck
how
down.
using things like
Just
that work,
kidding.
right? Where if you're proficient in the kit, it's the applicable skill plus proficiency.
So for the healer's kit, it's just you use a charge to stabilize people.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But I
yeah.
mean,
it makes
it
sense
all
to me
depends
to do a
on
medicine check.
yeah. Well, because it's like it just says this is a kit is a leather pouch containing bandages, salves, and supplies. The kit has 10 uses. At an action, you can expend one use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points
Right.
without needing to make a Wisdom medicine check. But we're like using it in an atypical way. We're using it to try and see if we can
Right.
cure a venoming. So
Yeah.
I guess I'll just wait, and if he needs to, he can use the charges out of my
I'll say-
healer's kit because he's got a better medicine.
I'll
than
say
me.
this: if you wait for him over there, you could assist him in using his kit.
Yeah,
Since
that-
you have
I
one
have-
as well and have proficiency.
I have them all pulled out up here. I just, I don't want to start.
Yeah, so we'll say you could give him advantage and assist him since you are proficient with the healer's kit. So you've got one, and I'll say time goes by because we don't need to make fucking rolls
Yeah.
for everything. You're able to ease your treated patient to the cave floor over here, Father Caddick.
Excellent.
And the next one is right here.
That one I'm not easing to the floor. Just gonna cut the
So
rope and just let
You
him.
got one
just
right
kidding.
here, you got one right here, and then you got the 4 up here.
Yeah, I'll just start after I set him aside. I'm gonna just make like triage essentially, like drag him into the middle.
The way I imagine it is you probably come up around here and just start
Yeah.
walking the web and help first lower them to the ground with Vessel and Indy's help,
Yeah.
and then start treating them.
Just cut him,
That's
we'll
kinda
catch him.
how I see it.
Hip. Yeah. So yeah, let's do that. Actually, we'll move all of them to the ground first, and then we'll do
Yeah, it
that.
takes you probably a good 30-45 minutes traversing the webs with them and everything, but eventually you have now, we'll say you guys have moved over into this little alcove right here, or you can just go right back to the mouth of this chamber and have all 7 of them lined up
Have a
and ready for
triage center.
Yeah, have a
Yeah.
triage location set up.
Okay. So
I am proficient in medicine
Father.
if to assist
with
you, Father
all
Caddick.
with all of them there, I'm not going to make you roll 6 more medicine checks. We'll just do one check for all of them at advantage
Okay.
with Shade's help.
sounds good to me. And so that'd be 6 more uses of my healer's kit. Yeah.
Correct. And Shade also volunteered his if you would like to spread out the charge usage.
I mean, he can just burn through that, and he can have mine when we're done here.
That works. Okay. Actually, I got 2 left. So.
He'll be better. It'll be better in his hands than mine anyway.
All right.
Nice.
Wow.
After
John Shepherd.
Yeah.
after kind of seeing how the first patient took the salve, you kind of like, okay, well maybe if I added this, and you start digging through your little bottles again, and then actually find some things in Shade's kit that you were out of in your kit. Like, oh, this is fantastic, and start mixing these. And as you start applying them, you see that they now become still, and the rise and fall of their chests becomes slow and even. The eyes are now restful, just the occasional twitch of normal sleep. And you think that you're effectively holding the venom at bay.
Very good. I did not OD them on morphine.
Their breathing slows to a halt. Their bodies begin to go cold.
And you guys kind of cleaned out the cave, so there's not really a whole lot of roleplay unless you guys have things to discuss, things you want to do before leaving or anything. We don't really
Are we gonna have to
go through and make
carry
rolls
them
and everything
out?
for you guys to come back the way you came.
The hard part is how the fuck do we get them out of here?
We figured
Well-
this out already. We will roll them up like a burrito.
One
In the
big
web.
Smurf Neblin burrito.
They are
They just gets
they
out
are
of 50
small.
feet of rope.
They are
Yeah.
small, so carrying 2 or 3 of them
Oh,
between
me, Kevin, me. Yeah, I have an idea. Okay, I'm gonna take my shield and just get a bunch of the webbing from the bridges and make like a stretcher out of it and try to carry 2 of them on that.
My man.
Yeah.
All right.
But that only leaves
So,
5
yeah.
more.
You guys make stretchers and
I too have a shield. We could make 2 stretchers.
you guys make stretchers. And what is the thing that you make and like lay people on? You can like drag it.
That's just like a
stretcher?
sled.
Yeah, just like a medical.
I
sled
think
or
they're
like a
actually just called
gurney.
sleds.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if there was like an actual term for it or not, but you guys could even do that where you could have probably 3 apiece and then like one on over someone's shoulder.
We'll
I
do
do.
that.
I'll carry that one.
That works.
I'll carry
Oh,
the
okay.
spare
You got 'em?
boy.
Okay.
All right.
My
And
strength
so-
is 12. I'll be okay.
Moving slowly so that they don't fall over the edge of anything.
Nah, bro, taking sharp turns, letting it go, just like it looks
Indiana
we
like
Jones
built
Temple
web
Run
seatbelts
style.
in. Yeah.
it just
You
looks like a
guys
skateboard.
Emerge from the cave and spend the next 5 hours
Oh.
trudging through the Tanglewood, and you finally, off on the horizon, down the path as you drag these poor Svifferdevlin, you see the west gates of Westruun.
We forgot to do one thing at that cave.
I
What's
know, but I didn't want to have to run from the fire while we were carrying them.
I'm gonna say there's webbing pretty pervasive through the entire thing. If you guys are like outside of it and you wanted to try and like just
Cleanse it.
salted earth behind you, you could 100% like do that.
My fire bolts in elemental harmony.
Okay, so
I'm fucking.
So
done.
before all that, you flash back, Shade, Vessel, you're walking, and you just kind of think back to like, man, that felt good to stand there and just launch firebolt after firebolt. I'm pretty sure the whole thing's pretty crispy by now.
We burned down the entire Tanglewood. No.
Hell yeah.
Which I'm just gonna peel it back real quick. It's good that you did that because there was one chamber you didn't go into, and that was the nursery.
Thank God we didn't go in there.
I don't think all of us would have made it out if we
No,
went in
that
there.
would've
No
been the
fucking way,
hatchery.
bro.
I
have
got-
one
That's
spell
when
slot
those-
left.
I got 2.
That's when those stabilized Smifferdevlin wake up and they wander in there like the spiders have moved on and they just see bones and armor.
Yeah.
Now you don't have to worry about the next generation coming back.
Good. Just like Vietnam. I mean, what?
call.
No.
Patty.
What?
Stop it.
So you're at the west gates of Westruun. the guards kind of see you approach and like kind of hold up a hand. Oh, there. What's your business? Kind of looking over your shoulder at the inert forms of the Swifternebelin on their sleds, their sleighs.
I just got one
I'm gonna look
over
at
my
Father Craddock
shoulders.
and be like, you tell him.
We found the missing miners.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. He kind of like moves over to you, Vessel, because you're not particularly a strong boy. Carrying that guy on your shoulders has not been fun.
I got a
He's like,
strength
"Let me
of
take your
12.
bag, ma'am."
Like I'm stronger than the average wizard.
You have a strength of 12.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
He's just sitting there like,
You know what?
You see
Just
them
fuck my
tiny
stupid
but-
face for being presumptuous.
them tiny
Yeah.
but like firm fucking deltoids. It's just like he's like, I can do this all day as
Right
long
this
as you
way,
don't put
right
like
this
a
way.
feather on top
And
of
like
him.
and like two more, he like motions, like two more guards come out of the guardhouse and kind of like form up around you guys and like lead you into Westrun and start leading you toward the Miners Guild.
Yeah, and as he does, Kadok will be just telling them like the situation, like they need a healer, we need medicine, we need
Of
anti-venom,
course.
etc.
You, no, yes, sir. Send for a healer. The best we have, doesn't matter what temple. Make sure they have antidotes. Yeah, yes. And that guy runs off.
As long
And,
as they're not from the Temple of Torm, I'm not, I don't really. I'm just kidding.
It's gonna be some Malar worshiper come up.
Raven Lady. Really don't like her and her ilk.
Yeah, no Protestants.
So you guys come to the familiar mahogany.
Go find a good Catholic healer.
Yeah.
For real. Unless the healer's name is Father Kirkpatrick, we don't want him.
Father O'Shaughnessy, go get him.
Yeah.
You guys
Or Father
reach the
O'Malley in
familiar
town.
mahogany and stone exterior of the Miners Guild. You're quickly ushered through to where Germund Mordun is already standing and like pacing in front of the desk, like nervously glancing at the door as he sees you. Yes, come in. Where are they? Let me see them.
We found your
And
assets.
as you
There's angry and dopey.
Yeah.
Sleepy and drowsy.
unintentional.
There are fucking seven. And that one with the big nose is dopey. He
kinda
said
lay them
7 Spheres Nevlin miners, and I was just the
You kind
whole
of lay them
time.
out, and you see him what kind of move from one to the next, kind of looking at faces, just and like looking at a small note.
Is there a chair that Vessel can just fucking sit in?
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
They're chairs. He's by the gods, this is all of them. This is all of them. And he kind of looks at you all. Well, what happened?
You
Look at
don't
Shane.
want to. You don't want to know.
But Shay
So-
just goes, they were snatched by spiders and ettercaps to be envenomed and eaten on slowly.
So many spiders.
That's fucking horrifying.
Yes, it is.
Don't
But
worry.
we burned
I
everything.
Set the cave
Good,
on
I-
fire
I-
before we
I
left.
trust we will not be having to worry about this in the future.
I hope not.
And at this point, you can
I
see
ain't going back.
Call
can see
someone
him,
else if you do.
you can see another couple guards come in with a couple people in these. You notice, Father, these kind of pale
Catholic
cream,
robes.
pale cream and gold.
It's a
robes that
cardinal
you
and like 2
recognize to be,
bishops, 4 nuns.
Yeah.
clerics of Pelor.
Oh, my brothers.
As they come in and immediately begin kneeling down and like bowing over these small figures, and you can hear the hushed murmurs of prayer. Well, and one of them looks up. Easy, Mr. Mordun. We're doing everything we can, but from what it looks like, they'll be fine. Yes. All right. And you can see like an immense weight just falls off of his shoulders in this one. Well, I suppose that brings us to your reward and your well-earned rest. And he kind of shuffles behind his desk again, and you kind of hear the clicks and almost like a grinding of several locking mechanisms being disengaged. And he brings out this small chest that he opens. All right. Let's see here. I believe 200 was our agreed upon. However, you have brought back all 7 of my workers. They will be making a full recovery, and you have ensured that the problem will not persist in the future, I believe. And he pulls out 3 sacks of coin. 200 in the initial, 300 for the return of my workers in able condition, and another 300 for the efficiency in making sure this will not happen again. 800 in total, all more than worth the effort you have put in this day.
Damn.
Not gonna lie, I was over here. I was like, we did all of that for 50 gold a pop.
And the Mordun mining family will not forget this contribution to our business.
Oh, side note, DM, when those clerics came in, Shay just kind of like pulled his cloak.
Yeah.
Okay. So you now have 800 gold to split amongst yourselves, and the gratitude of a very prominent family in Westrun and possibly parts of Exandria beyond.
Sick. We did it, boys.
Also,
Sounds like 200 gold
barely.
piece.
you guys are now
Works for
level
me.
4.
Yeah.
We're level 4. I thought we were level 4 already. Yay!
He was like,
Silly.
we're level 4.
Just a
What the fuck you
reminder.
mean?
Just to
Thanks
remind
for
you
telling me
guys,
what I
y'all
already
are
know,
level
DM.
4.
Well fucking done, me boys.
Oh.
Oh shit, that means we get like ability stuff and or feeds.
Yeah,
Or
ASIs.
feeds.
size.
ASIs
You
or
have
feats?
2 feet, greedy. You don't need another one.
I'm not.
That little
So wait,
redhead
if we-
who
I need to
cracks
increase
me
my
up every
intelligence.
time.
If fucking that is that is indie selling stuff.
And,
Come on, watch my magical armor come on me endlessly.
So yeah, it is
on, off, on, off, on, off.
It's a bukkake of fun.
Oh, come on, don't do the dance.
So yeah, man, that is
And so we got
200 gold apiece.
Feats.
yeah, hey.
This one.
Cool.
Yeah,
Can I roll for my HP?
Yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and level up, it's almost 11. Figure we can, unless there's any kind of roleplay you guys want to do for like the end of day, going back to the inn, anything like that.
I'm not gonna take a feat, Kevin, but I am gonna increase my intelligence by 2.
We re-roll ones.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna increase your intelligence. Well, you stuck with the 2.
Yeah, that's right.
What is mine? It's a D6. Okay.
I got a 5.
compensate for my low HP with my high AC.
Oh, wait, no,
so
it's
it'll be
with-
okay.
Dude, every time I see you have 17 hit points, I'm like, that can't be right.
I know.
Right? Oh my god.
Yeah.
So he has 19 now. He's
Oh,
almost
look.
at 20.
Man,
Mechanic's
I
an
got the
old
wizard
man,
has
he's
more
not of a
HP
good
than you.
con.
That's weird.
I
Even
am
right
old.
now.
That is
It
true.
was
He
so
is an
much
old
HP.
man.
You rolled really good on your HP though, Bronze.
I did. I rolled like 2 perfect
I have
rolls.
2. My HP's been really good, so
My HP's been solid.
Mine's all right. It's your hit die plus your con modifier, right?
yes.
Cool. I got fucking 6 more. Maximum because I'm not.
Ah, shit. This means I have to start planning sessions again.
Ah, nerd.
Not for a while because the next one's gonna be Cody's, isn't it? At the end of the
Yep,
month.
and it's going to be in a month.
I got 26 HP. That's fucking.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Mr. DM. I'm gonna use my ASI to increase my strength to an 18.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you're stronger. I'm smarter.
I'm taking the Fey Touch feat.
Yeah, I've got 6 weeks before I gotta figure out what happens next for you guys.
I can now have Misty Step.
I get Misty Step.
I now can have a Wither and Bloom on.
God, I'm gonna have so many of you fuckers just teleporting around my fucking battle maps.
Yeah,
You know,
great.
you know what's great is you can even fucking roleplay the Fey Touch feat because Dimple shot you with an arrow.
Yep.
That is true.
You were quite literally Fey
taking-
touched.
I forgot
Misty
about
Step,
that. Just
and I'm
oh,
taking
thank
Hex.
you. Bam.
Technically, so could you because she stabbed you with a pin to pin a note to your chest.
That is true. No, it was great, Patty.
It
Because
affects
was
halflings
I
different.
made you this tiny bow. It is magical now. And she was like, "Oh man, thank you so much." Shot him with it immediately. That is how she tried it out, and critted him.
Neat.
Literally, I
She
think
didn't
took it
crit
down to,
him.
like,
If she
3
did,
HP.
he'd have died.
Yeah, she did like
that's
20
right.
something damage.
Yeah, she hurt the fuck out of him though.
That's really funny.
And she just was like, "It's a good boat." He's like, "Thanks."
Oh yeah, I get to change out my infusion.
Oh, I get another cantrip.
I get to change how my armor comes on
Yeah,
me.
you guys survived my obligatory gross spider dungeon.
No, I can't ever change
Yeah,
that.
and
It
I
just
hate
Now
you
happens
for
one way.
it.
I feel like at this point, me and Patty have been through one of those enough times that it's just like it's like the ending of the South Park WoW episode. What do we do now? What do you mean? Now we get to play the game.
Yeah.
Listen, this one went a lot better for Patty than the last one did.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
gotta
the
see
only
if there's
time I ever
any
made you
Blood
guys
Wizard
fight
feats I
spiders,
did.
I just distinctly remember Volmar dying of venom, nearly dying of venom in the
Oh,
bushes.
dude, he was slumped down against like some bamboo, just holding a gigantic hole in his side. Just
Well, I think if I remember right, what happened was you tried to run away from one. You were like, "I'll take the chance." It bit you,
Yep.
poisoned you, so basically you went "Tuh-tuh-tuh," into some bushes.
Yeah.
Just-
yeah,
and everyone was like,
and then it attacked me again, and I was making death saving throws.
"Yeah, they were like, ooh, the sorcerer's dead." Just
Hi.
pumped full of venom.
Hi, come here.
He's
Yeah,
right.
me
here.
between Father Caddick's fucking Radiance of the Dawn and Shade's fucking Thunderous Smite, they brought the fucking voice and like fucking light of the Lord down in there.
Yeah. Did some of that good evangelating.
Hi there.
Yeah, the last thing that happened to those Eder caps is they got fucking saved. Just get murdered.
Yeah.
I'm so happy we took out those spiders, those
What you
first
doing,
3 like
Chomp-Fest?
really quick, because that would have really sucked if we didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
What you doing,
the sleep was incredible. That was awesome, and like it was just overall was really good. We were doing
Yeah.
some pretty good
Mhm.
damage.
You guys
rolls, but
worked
I like-
really well
clutch.
together.
I just imagine as I cut that fucking Eder cap in half, it fucking slowed down and in its ears. I was like, oh man.
I was expecting to get one of you at the web. I was not expecting to get half the party. That was nice.
And
That
he's
was
over there
nice.
like, I reached down to my thigh and we're like, what? And I pull out a pair of scissors. And we're like, huh?
Of course, you know, thigh scissors.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't
have
you're
any?
Fucking stupid. Yeah.
At the
Dude,
end of
it's-
session 1, I said, I'm gonna take my fucking lockpick or my thieves' tools and tape them to the inside of my thigh,
Okay.
knowing one day that
They've
would come
been
to help
taped
me.
ever since.
He's like Stan Smith. It's just like my old high school javelin.
And you know what? Those thieves' tools came in clutch today.
Kevin, there is a creature.
Wow.
I see it.
So happy. One more
Think about
level and
taking
I
a
get
homunculus
fireball.
Infusion. Getting me a yield homunculus.
Oh, I get to choose spells. Fuck, I get 2 more spells.
You're so fucking
Is it 2 more
weird,
spells or
Collins.
1 more spell?
Doesn't matter what you
Fucking-
do, doesn't matter what you play. You've always got to have some little fucking minion running around at your ankles.
Yes, I do.
Your obsession with pets will be the death of me. He's just we're over there. I'm over here like, oh man, I get two attacks. I'll get more spells and whatnot. And they're like, oh, I get access to 3rd level spells and fireball. And he's just like, ooh, I get like a little Igor minion to just follow me around. Fucking, he's
I get
over
a
there
fucking
like
lump I had removed from my shoulder that's gonna follow me around.
he's over there tinkering on with his armor, like little sparks coming off an arc welder, and fucking this thing's in the background, just like, here is their new flag, master.
Corundum gets you ordered.
I get to
They
learn
look
2
really
new
well.
spells. So
The weather seems stormy, conducive for your experiment.
and I have that scroll of burning hands I need to transcribe.
He pays
I
it
can
and
do
thinks
that
fucking
with my
hooch.
regular hands.
Right, pays it and Vinks hooch. It's just constantly just getting blacked out on Everclear, basically.
That shit is diesel gasoline.
It's basically Everclear. Everclear is so strong.
Buddy, we're almost done.
But meow, Kevin.
We're
Meow,
almost
meow,
done.
meow.
You must shut your
meow.
I
good
take the
boy.
homunculus servant.
You must shut your good boy.
It has a fly speed of 30 feet.
Do I want to get find familiar?
Oh,
Man,
we-
familiars
God.
are so much fun.
We could both have
Why
pets.
does everyone need
Hmm?
pets?
I'm gonna do if I might not take it. If I take it, I'm gonna do the same thing I did with Olkaban and only use like one fucking thing to make shit a little bit easier on.
And all right, not just like this time. I
I summon a rat. No.
Yeah, and this time instead of summoning a Gooberlum, I summon a didgeridoo.
Kevin's gonna,
Just
I
sit
gotta
there.
find a fucking token for that.
Listen, all I ever did with
Yeah.
Volmar with his familiar Virgil, I believe, was he was either a cat or he was like a raven.
He was a cat that you pet. Because John Shepard was like, I have a familiar as a cleric, because he took like whatever the magic initiate feat, and he was like, it's a bat named Blackie, and he's like, because I can cast spells through it, I'm gonna have it fly over to people and heal. He was like, I summoned Blackie. Blackie's like, got shot with an arrow and died. And he's like,
Meanwhile, Volmar was just sitting there holding Virgil, just like,
Bro, you remember that one fucking session? That one.
Virgil was built for comfort, not speed.
The
Yes,
one.
sir.
Yeah.
The
He was
one.
built to spy on things, not attack them.
Remember that one shot where John kept like pulling out monkeys out of that fucking
Yes.
bag to test for
Yes, the
traps and
labyrinth.
shit? Yeah, test for
That's
traps.
Threw
And,
like chimpanzees at traps made to kill Grove.
and we had one monkey helping us fight that fucking beholder.
Wasn't it like it was the bag of tricks, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a
He had
bag
the
of trips, and he kept pulling out monkeys.
He kept every time he
orangutan and a fucking bomb.
every time.
This is an
every time he would
orangutan that
roll-
like was like walking by a corner and then it just exploded and died.
Yeah, literally every time. he
Bam!
did-
Just fucking-
It would be a chimp, right? And he would do that, and we were just like,
And he was like, the way he said it, he was like, "There's something I want to do, but I don't know if it's ethical."
And we were just like-
and then he did it, and we were like, "Why did you do that?"
he's like, well, I said, he's like, well, yeah, but we didn't expect this.
I had to describe to everyone how they watched this monkey walk around this corner, heard a dull, hollow boom, and watched monkey bits rain against the opposite wall.
Back in the days of 3.5, my friend Josh had this character. I think she was a druid, but she had I don't remember what the spell was called. I think it may have been called Explode, but it's like you cast it on anything small enough and it just explodes. So his character had this bag full of rabbits.
Oh
So they
my
would, like-
god!
They would just fucking stack up on a door like a SWAT team. She'd pull a rabbit out of the bag, cast Explode on it, and throw it in the fucking room.
Fucking
Yeah.
turning rabbits into grenades—that's fucking genius. Though.
Yeah.
I just,
Walk
for
into a
me,
fucking pet store, I need
there's-
16 hamsters.
Yeah.
for me,
That's
there's
why.
not as a DM, that is hilarious, but also as a DM, there's no way I'm letting you keep your druidic powers.
Yeah.
The second you rabbit grenade something,
I summon woodland beasts. Okay, when you summon
Like, that is a-
squirrels. All right, they're here. All right, I'm gonna do a chain explode on every single.
Yeah.
Could you imagine a guard? Could you imagine a guard losing faith in a fucking adventuring party when the druid stacks up and out of a fucking bag just pulls a rabbit? He'd just be like, I leave.